podcast where we got on the scene.
Jay-Z, can you believe it? Welcome everybody to the H3 podcast After Dark. The show goes on, you know what it is. We will persevere, we will push on.
That's right.
We'll never be defeated, not by Wikifeet mods, nor by Triller, who is still suing me. I just want people to bear that in mind. I'm about to make a video on that. Next week, I'm gonna drop the video because it's happening. These guys are suing me. Oh wow, that's but I like the enthusiasm. A little loud, but the enthusiasm I like. Yeah, they're suing me, you know. And there's something interesting too, that a little wrinkle that I haven't been able to talk about of the lawsuit until now. I'm not going to say much, but I will say this is a name that I've been wanting to say. Brian Kavanaugh. This is the piece of human turd. This is a human turd who's behind this lawsuit against me. He's like Matt Haas, but a billionaire. So he's like part owner of Triller. And this whole lawsuit, his lawyers told us, is being funded by Ryan Kavanaugh, basically, you know, to stifle my First Amendment right to say that their fight sucks, which it did. It did suck. You know, this isn't about, they tried to make it seem like it's about piracy. The video they're trying to say that we pirated has 50 views on it. Right. It's like, bro, that's not piracy. Your fight didn't get views because, your fight wasn't successful because of my 50 views that was from my team preparing. Dumbass. Ryan Kavanaugh. A lot to say about him. More coming up later, but so that's something stressful that's going on. But anyway, let's talk about the... Oh, today's episode is sponsored by Shady Rays. But, you know, the lawsuit's been on my mind so much, and I've been wanting to talk about it. I've been waiting. I've been trying in good faith to resolve this with them. Mm-hmm. And it's come to the point where it's like, okay, Matt Haas with $1 billion. Gabe's on the line. It's Friday. You know what it is. Gabe, where are you? You're at a ball game?
Yeah, it's Friday, baby. Yeah, Chicago, baby.
Oh.
Chicago.
Hey!
Big deal, motherfucker.
It's Friday. It's Friday, baby.
Cubby, yeah.
What
baby.
Are we eating some dogs, drinking some beer?
Cracker Jacks, baby.
Cracker Jacks, let's go.
Old school, baby.
It's Friday. No school, no work. Yeah.
No work. It's Friday, baby.
Who's that guy behind you drinking a beer? Who's that guy behind you in the Penn State?
I had like 4 or 5, baby. Yeah.
Oh, he's drunk. Gabe's drunk. Are you drunk, Gabe?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Congrats on your baby.
Thank you, Gabe. Thank you, bro. Appreciate that. Well,
yeah, baby. Yeah.
Good luck to the Cubs, all right? Have a fun time at the ball game. We love that for you.
All right.
All right. Take care. Thanks for checking in on us.
Sure.
White Claw Gabe, everybody. Love you, buddy.
Happy Friday.
I love that man. He's a pure soul.
Sure, it's just Gabe.
Dude, I gotta say, White Claw Gabe has the best life. He's always doing something awesome. Right? Like, damn, dude's at a ball game, he's calling in. Love that man. White Claw Gabe, you can find him everywhere. He's on Cameo. Support that man. Anyway, I've been wanting to talk about the lawsuit, so it's getting to the point where it's like, all right, it's showtime. You all, they want me to pay them like, you know, $100,000 plus. It's a total shakedown. I'm like, okay, you know what? You're just gonna have, bro. It's like, bro, I'm basically a First Amendment activist. All right. Should we do the baby update?
Yeah.
All right, baby update. Oh, did I thank our sponsor? Shady Rays?
Yes,
okay,
you
thank
did.
you. Oh, no. You got to double check his net worth. This one says he's worth $50 million. He's worth $1 billion. Look, double check that. Everyone I talk to about him says he's a billionaire.
I'm seeing that he was at one point.
You think he lost it all?
Yeah, they're saying that he was a billionaire, Forbes billionaires rankings in 2015, and he lost his status.
How did he? Well,
Going from a billion to 50 million
that's
Well, he filed
you lose
bankruptcy
that?
and he supposedly blew through $100
what
million.
a fucking
What?
loser.
Hold on.
I mean, what a loser. What a douche. And this guy's trying to spend his last pennies fighting me. No wonder he's so scared, because Triller is definitely going to go bankrupt. This is like a Hail Mary for him. So he's like, I got to assume this guy. Ryan, Ryan, this is not good for you. That's what I try to be like, Ryan, let's not do this.
All right.
Kavanaugh. You know, why all Kavanaughs are douche. Brett Kavanaugh. You like beer.
You like beer, Senator?
Okay, anyway, nobody cares about... Well, I care about Ryan Kavanaugh. So the guy filed bankruptcy even after his ex-partner
You're
said he was
killing
running
the
a pawn?
people.
Okay,
You like
sorry.
beer, Senator?
You like beer, Senator?
You like beer, Senator?
Anyway.
We drank beer.
We drank beer.
I'm seeing that he filed twice in 2 years.
2 bankruptcies?
And Triller was his big comeback.
Triller's his big comeback? No wonder this guy's so desperate to save face.
Interesting.
Oh, Triller's definitely going bankrupt. What do you got for me?
Thank you.
Oh, this is so nice. Oh, my God. Apparently, you guys wrote us a card in the Discord.
Yeah.
Wow, this is really sweet. Oh, my God, you guys. I
Wait,
feel like,
what?
I feel like the teacher that everyone likes, at the end of the year, and they write nice messages. Oh, I'm going to read through this. Anyway, enough about
Thank
that.
you, everyone. We got it.
Like I said, I'm going to make a video on the topic next week. So, Ryan Kavanaugh, if you're listening, I don't blame Jake for leaving the Titanic. It's not even the Titanic. You have to be something to be the Titanic. Just like the sinking ship that is Triller. Jake Paul left Triller to go to Showtime. And I can't even fault him for it, because when you're being run by a dude like Ryan Kavanaugh, who's done bankruptcy twice, and according to his ex-partner, was running a Ponzi scheme. Like, come on, bro. Imagine being Ryan Kavanaugh.
According to LA Magazine. I don't want to be sued too.
No, yeah. I'm not saying that.
You're right.
Yeah. According to LA Magazine.
All right, you're really killing the people here.
Sorry, people. All right, baby time. All right.
So we went to the ultrasound, and it's a weird one. It's not what you expect.
It shocked me because it was the last thing I expected to hear, and I was really like, I wasn't sure how to feel about it at first because I was just so shocked.
Yeah. Well,
Keep it going. Keep the drum roll going. Keep it going.
I was gonna say it.
Dan, we can wait. Dan, please. Stand up, Dan. Stand up, Dan.
Stand up, Dan.
Dan, stand up.
Come on, Dan.
Stand up, Dan. By the way, did you guys see the video we just posted? We posted a video. It was awesome.
All right. It's one baby.
Oh, one baby. I know, it's crazy. All right, you can stop the drum roll. Can we get a cymbal crash or something? Dan, it's still a drum roll. Zach is sick, so Dan's filling in for him. So,
We don't know what happened. There's one baby. That baby was too powerful. Just kicked out the other
that's
two.
what the doctor said. It was just the baby was so powerful. So when the last time we went, the doctor was literally like, you're having 2 to 3 babies.
She was like, well, there's definitely 2 here. And then I see a third one that maybe not a third one, but there's definitely 2.
And then when we checked into the doctor, she's like, checking in for 4 to Ela.
Yeah, they remembered. And the whole week we were like planning for like, what is it gonna look like if we have 3 babies?
I was like, I gotta move. I gotta get a new car. I gotta hire like 10 nannies.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't know. I guess at first it was kind of weird reaction because it's like
I was ready.
we were getting pretty ready for 3. Like,
Or 2.
I mean,
for
you gotta
sure.
make the best of it. So we were like, well, if it's 3, let's prepare. But I mean, I kind of feel like relieved that it's 1 because I already have back pain. I was telling Ethan like a few days this week. I was like, my back hurts, so I'm really worried. Like, what is it gonna be later? So I'm relieved.
Yeah, I kind of am too. At first, I was a little like almost sad because I was just expecting multiples, and I was like, I was ready to bring these much kids into the world. And I was ready to do this whole thing, but you know, I'm happy no matter what. I was like, now one kid. It's funny because it's been such a roller coaster. Right? We're like 20 fucking so many kids, and then now it's like, oh, just like we wanted in the first place.
Okay, yeah.
So I'm happy because it means that my life is going to be a lot less stressful.
Yeah, and people were starting to tell me like, oh, you're probably gonna be on bed rest, and it's like
C-sections.
Yeah, like if it was 3, I think towards the end I wouldn't even be able to walk. I don't know. So it's all good news.
Great news. Just shocking. It was. Just, I was just shocked. It was like the last thing I expected, because the doctor she got you all ready to do the is it an ultrasound?
Yes.
And she's like, okay, here. I was like, oh God. I was like, oh, just break it to me, doc. Just break it to me. Just tell me what it's damage. And she's like, well, no. It's just one baby. And we could see it. There was a heartbeat. There was like one powerful baby. She did say there's a little something that might be the second one, but a very small chance.
It was like, it's probably nothing.
Yeah. And apparently the other eggs just evaporate or something. I don't know what happens in there, in your body.
There was a war.
Oh, God. This
And the
baby's
best
going to be a
one won.
warlord.
This baby's a fighter.
Been fighting for survival since day one. Well, the good news is, Eli, this could have been you. South African woman gives birth to 10 babies. This was a world record, right?
So also this week, everyone was telling me about this.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Look how big she is.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was feeling like I was going to look like.
So how do you have 10 babies? Like, let's be honest. She released 10 eggs and they all got fertilized. Like, what?
Do they show the babies or just this picture?
7 boys and 3 girls.
And so, I read the article. I think 6 or 7 of them were natural birth, and then the rest were C-section.
Wow.
Holy
that's
God.
Crazy.
Yeah, this is a world record. In 2009, 8 babies held the previous world record. Get fucked, her. She's out the books now. Nobody's going to remember her dumbass.
But she's fine, right?
Yeah, she's fine. Everyone's great.
That's crazy. How?
How does your body produce 10 eggs and then the dude's nut is so powerful enough to
That's
fertilize
what I just
each
saw.
one?
Someone said in the chat, that's a powerful
That
load.
is one powerful load, my dudes. That is just fertility heaven. I don't know what to say. That's crazy. This woman could repopulate the whole earth if she had to. God damn. Her name is Gosiam Thamara Shithole. Look, it says shithole.
What?
Excuse me? You're not...
There's no...
Sithole?
I'm kidding.
Oh.
Jeez.
But it's close. It almost says shithole.
Someone in the chat just donated 35 ZAR, which I believe is the currency of South Africa. And they're saying, I'm from South Africa, and they cannot confirm the 10 baby story.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a myth?
What?
Why is this in BBC News if this is like some
Well, in the article, it does say... It does say Guinness World Record is currently investigating the claim. So it hasn't actually been officiated yet.
Why are these people lying about having 10 kids? That's outrageous.
Well, I don't know if it's that they're lying. It just
how do you
it just hasn't been confirmed yet. It just hasn't been confirmed.
How do you get the number wrong of babies born?
They want that 10 baby clout.
Exactly. They want that record, but they didn't earn it. It's stolen valor.
Also, another donation, unrelated, said, I heard you mention sexual side effects from Lexapro.
Oh, yeah?
I started taking mine at bedtime instead of the morning, and it helped a bunch.
Thank you. Yeah, I've tried everything. My dick is like...
Well, you just changed it to nighttime.
My dick has like permanent Novocaine in it.
But you just changed to nighttime?
Yeah, I started taking it at night because I was feeling tired during the day, so I was wondering. I think it did help. So it's nice. Yeah, I started taking it at night. I do notice, though, like, I guess it depends when you do it, because I found that I have less sensitivity right after taking the pill and then later in the day. Or, So it depends if you like to engage in the evening or the morning. You know what I'm saying? Lexapro, shout out. So anyway, we're gonna have one beautiful, God willing, beautiful, healthy baby.
Right.
But that means you have to give birth again if we want more kids. Because I was kind of like, let's just get right into it. In the words of Philly D.
I know, but it's like kind of easy to say.
Oh,
You know.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Let's just get right in. That's what I say to Hila before we try to conceive. I go, Hila, you ready? Let's just get right into it. That's Philip DeFranco. We haven't played that one in a while, but we put together, or somebody did, maybe not us. Philip DeFranco at the top of all the shows goes, sup, 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 you beautiful bastard.
It wasn't us. Some hero did that for us.
So we have the sub bomb. Anyway, we have a great show planned today. A lot of fun stuff. A lot of really fun stuff. Oh, you know what? I'm not gonna say anything about Trisha. The only thing I do want to say is because a lot of people have been asking. There was this issue a lot of people were upset about of Trisha getting 50% of the membership money, and I just want to say because a lot of people were asking that now that obviously Frenemies is over, there wouldn't be any need to pay her membership money, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that money is no longer going to be going to Trisha, as a lot of people were asking. So thank you.
And one more comment. I love it. You can add Wellbutrin to Lexapro to help with sexual side effects, tiredness,
What's
and emotional
Wellbutrin? Isn't that another antidepressant?
Apparently, it's something that works.
Let's double up, bro.
In addition to it.
He was really looking for a solution for this.
I said I love it.
No.
Hila, I know. Why are you so Hila?
He's reading
I
the
just
comments
find
to
it
solve this.
interesting. I mean,
Hila, you got something you want to say?
I just find it interesting.
Uh-huh. Why so interesting?
You just like to be the victim, don't you? You just want to be like,
stop it.
oh, I have no feeling. So, okay, I won't try to help. I'll just watch happily from the side.
I'm just joking because
It's
I
not
think
funny.
people are going to infer that you're like unhappy with
like
my
it.
penis.
No, I
By
don't
how
like
desperately you're looking
hearing
up.
you say
I'm
that you have no
exaggerating.
feelings.
It's fine. I'm just making jokes. By the way, when you say feelings, you mean feelings not in my heart, but my junk.
Yes, I know.
My heart is full of you.
God, what the fuck?
My heart is full of love for you.
I don't like it. All right. Can we wait with the dad jokes for like
I thought you were
another 9
doing
months?
a Trisha impression for a minute.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
When you were like, oh, you're just the victim.
I was not.
She's
That was some serious
infiltrated.
shit. I find it interesting, all right? And
I'm
see
sorry,
other
I'm
people in the chat finding it
That was
interesting.
my
Half
fault.
of the world
No,
takes
I
Lexapro,
was just
so if it
kidding.
can help someone,
I was just kidding.
all right.
I'm sorry. Tell me about what Wellbutrin does with Lexapro.
I'm
Are
not
you happy
saying
with my
shit
penis?
about
Are you happy with my
Wellbutrin.
penis?
I'm not talking. I'm silent.
You are right. It's all good there.
Yes.
Thank you. Just for the people.
Everyone in the chat is saying they're taking it, by the way.
Wellbutrin plus Lexapro?
Yes.
Well, where's my dumbass doctor with the Wellbutrin?
Exactly.
Double me up, doc. I didn't know that was a thing.
Me neither. That's why I thought it was
Oh,
interesting.
That is interesting. Thank you, Hila.
Yeah, there was another
Jesus.
$100 donation that said, I also got some Wellbutrin, and now my ovaries feel a little less dried and shriveled.
Oh, well, that's kind of a good review, I guess. Jesus Christ. Let's get some Wellbutrin in the house. So anyway, that's that. Yada, yada, yada. God, I don't know if you... It's just been so stressful. I've honestly... Okay, I'm going to be level with you guys. It's been a stressful go of everything. My Tourette's has been really bad. Have you noticed that? I've been, like, twitching a lot. And I'm really starting to damage my wrist. I started doing this wrist thing, and, like, I can't even, like, barely hold on to shit anymore.
Oh, wow.
Not because... It's just my muscles are sore, like, when I pick up a cup. Because sometimes, you guys may not even see this, but I do like this. And the muscle gets so strained that Ugh, it's really annoying.
That sucks.
You know this other tick I do that really messes me up is I squeeze my butthole.
You do?
Yeah.
That's a tick?
Yeah. I squeezed it, but the thing is about squeezing the butthole is that it increases your blood pressure.
Oh no! I guess I shouldn't.
You should see a doctor.
I shouldn't
don't you
laugh.
think?
Yeah, that is
You can
serious.
laugh. It's funny. I mean, it is funny.
None of it has like a serious side effect.
Listen, you can laugh. But sometimes when I squeeze my butthole a lot, I can feel like my heart pumping, and it really fucks up my body. Yeah, they tell you when you're doing a lie detector test that if you want to mess with the results, you squeeze your butthole because
Really?
it messes up your blood pressure, and they can't tell if you're giving a positive or negative answer.
Okay.
Try it, feel it. I mean, just it's
You know what?
everybody's doing it.
80,000 people right now are squeezing their buttholes.
Your butthole.
Everyone's
No,
doing
no, it's intense. It really can get to you when you squeeze and squeeze all the time, squeezing. It's like a Kegel, though, so
So,
strong in that regard.
do you think you should see a doctor, though, about this stuff?
What can you do? I mean, I don't think
don't know.
it's not a treatable. It's not really treatable. Tourette's. It's just like, good luck, idiot. That's what God says when you're born with Tourette's. Good luck, idiot. Best of luck, fuckface. That's probably the worst tick I've had is when I squeeze my butthole. Because I feel like sometimes it's just like, oh, my whole body goes haywire.
I never knew about that one.
Yeah, well, now you know. And another one, well, there's one I used to have when I was a kid, was probably even worse than the butthole squeezing, which was I would shake my head like this, and I used to get these unbelievable headaches from, like, jarring my head. The worst. But listen, why am I just complaining all the time? I'm just, like, sitting here complaining. Sad.
I guess, it's been a tough week.
Sad. Ethan. This is the worst podcast episode. Sad Ethan. We have a really good episode, I promise. Ethan's feet. Love, you want to talk about this? Because you said this is basically since I got banned on Wikifeet.
Right. It's not perfected yet, but I have been working on a alternative. And the last time I showed you, I hadn't pinned you at the top. So I did go ahead and up your score a bit there.
Thank you. How many stars is that? 10? Beautiful.
Yeah, 10.
Why you say my shoe size 7? That's not true. Why you do me like that?
Well, that's just like template data. We gotta fine tune the website a little bit. It's definitely a bit.
Are these fake comments or real comments?
No, it's real comments.
No
you can leave a
way.
comment. So if you see, write a review.
Yo, these are real? The Love
Yeah,
built this whole website. I never
Yes.
believed in love at first sight until I witnessed Ethan's feet on Wikifeet. Sadly, as with any true love, we were torn apart by the great ban of 2021. I spent months pondering the point of trying to love if it always disappears, and why live if you can't love? It wasn't until recently these feet walked back into my life. I give you my honor as the king of Wikifeet and the stomper of my heart. Forever your knight, Demoni Cade. Bro, who
Very
wrote
beautiful.
that?
So
Poet.
Love
What
at
is
first
that?
sight on Love's site.
Shout out to his family.
Get it?
Yo, this is awesome.
well, also another audition that I did. Check under your name.
Oh yeah, is this a soundbite?
Yeah.
I don't.
Is
hear
it working? Oh.
Work in
Well,
progress.
Well, I think that's on our end. I think the website.
I think
works
we
out.
Oh,
crashed
we
it.
crashed it.
Oh.
Oh no, Ethan's feed.
Uh-oh. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Well, we're working on that. We're gonna have to. You know what? We're gonna have to fund the hosting on that. better.
Yeah.
We
Yeah,
gotta,
the funding right now costs $5.
Yeah,
so that might not be enough.
we're gonna have to step that up. Ethan's feet.
There you go.
Thank you, love. I appreciate that. It really means a lot to me.
Of course.
You guys want to get an update from Wally?
Sure.
Now, I got to be honest. This is like
Always.
Dan's thing.
Don't.
No,
It's not just me.
It's me too.
Yeah.
We,
But I'm
we,
saying-
It's really all of us.
we kind of felt that it's
he's
you're not
okay.
feeling
I
it.
mean, I like him. He's okay, but like, I don't know if I love him as much as you guys do. Just in the same way that like let's be honest. There's people that we all love more than others. But this is your guy. I'm doing this for you guys. So here's Wally.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Here's Wally, guys. An update from Wally.
Oh, Biden, this is Wally P, okay? 24/7 every day. Can I set my dick in your say? Trump, motherfucker. Barack Obama, chinga tu madre. Bill Clinton, motherfucker. George W. Bush, motherfucker. This is Wally P, okay? 24/7 every day. I'm Wake Up in USA.
Dude, I can be small one video.
How does he do that?
I feel like I could do it.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel like he's got a unique talent.
Dude, this is way too long. This is TikTok?
You don't have to watch the whole thing.
I'm out. That's the first TikTok that was too long for me, to be honest with you. Okay, so let me try Wally.
Joe Biden, very soon you go to hell.
Well, the gravelly one, I can understand.
I can do that one.
It's the crazy. Okay, that's pretty close.
Joe Biden, very soon you go to hell.
Yeah, that's
keep
pretty
it up,
good.
though. It really tears my throat up.
That's pretty good, though.
I tell you, I can do this. I'm not impressed by Wally. Yeah. Yo, okay. You.
So sorry to interrupt. We got to go to break.
Oh, we actually do have to
Yes.
go to break.
Yes.
We're having too much fun out here. You know, before we go to break, I just want to tell you guys, we got so much. I promise, we have such a dude. We were talking about jail talk today. This is something that has endlessly fascinated me. There's a whole genre of content on TikTok of people in jail. They've like, I don't know, they snuck in smartphones. I don't know how. It's hella good shit, dude. We've got a pickup site.
Do we know if people in jail get to have a phone or like?
No way. Yeah.
Yeah. So how does that work?
And they make videos.
They,
Of like
they mostly sneak them in by bribing the guards.
Mm.
You got to see these. They're amazing. All right, let's do. We only have one ad today, so let's blast through this. Shady Rays, we love you, Shady Ray.
I'm gonna run.
And by the way, it's not that he's shady. He just wears glasses. Yeah, that's cool. Nothing shady here except the sun not being in your eyes. Listen. Why are sunglasses so expensive? Shady Rays went out to change that, baby. It's an independent sunglass company that do things their own way. That's a very loud notification sound. Also, can I get some music to get me in the zone? Zone me out.
Let's see.
Something that is very rare in the industry.
What kind of music here? I'm sitting at Zach's station
You
here,
can just
so
play something, Dan. We don't.
How about
really
the
need
Magical Forest?
Yeah.
How's that sound?
Let's hear it. Sounds shady to me.
Oh, that's the Harry Potter music.
Okay, let's not get copyrighted.
Well, no, I mean, like, we were using it
okay.
the other day for the Harry Potter.
Shady Rays. You have some, like, magical sprinkle sounds?
Yeah, let me see.
What's that one instrument where you, like, run your finger over the tubes?
Tube?
I want that.
A vibraphone?
Shady Rays are premium polarized shades at a fraction of the price of the big-name brands. Stop overpaying for sunglasses that you're too afraid to get dirty. Like that. These you can toss around, put in your pocket. It don't matter because they're not $1,000 billion. Save your dollars and gain peace of mind with the best, most affordable shades for the outdoors. What's the best part about Shady Rays? They have the craziest warranty? Come on, Ethan. Craziest warranty in all of eyewear. Lost, broken, whatever, it's getting replaced. If you lose or break your shades one day, they told us that they will send you a brand new pair, no questions asked. Damn, bruh. Dropped in the lake, ocean, anything, they'll replace them. God damn. Every pair of Shady Rays is guaranteed for life, so take it on your next adventure with the team that has your back. Shady Rays, Hila.
Nice.
Even with that strong warranty, they still managed to make the quality that you can hold in your hand, and it feels expensive, high quality. It's just like the big brands, boys. They got the polarized lenses that look perfectly clear, and they start at just $48. Say what? Hold pairs, try them, do whatever. Be genuine. Oh, that's a note for me. Ignore that. Cut that out, Dan. Shady Rays also provides 10 meals to fight hunger in America, with every order placed, and have donated over 15 million meals to date. Oh, and they're also saints, did we mention? They stand behind their product, and they stand behind their product and told our team that if anyone has a problem, they throw profit out the window and do whatever it takes to make them right. Free returns and exchanges. You either love the shades or Shady Rays will pay them back. Bruh, I can't read today. You either love the shades or Shady Rays will pay to ship them back. That's it. Change the way you wear sunglasses and give Shady Rays a risk-free shot. We think you're going to love them. So, and if you're not, what? I'm sorry. Ela, can you read this? Read this.
Where?
Just the yellow part.
Change the way you wear sunglasses and give Shady Rays a risk-free shot. We think you're going to love them. And if they're not for you, you can return them for free anyways.
Right.
Exclusively for our listeners, Shady Rays is running their deepest deal of the season. Use code H3 for 50% off 2 or more pairs of shadyrays.com or at shadyrays.com. I'm already messing up.
You're doing good.
Buy one, get one free. You can get 2 pairs for $48. Redeem only at shadyrays.com.
Where you can find all their newest and best shades. Wow, that's use code H3 for 50% off 2 or more pairs at shadyrays.com. Thank you. Buy one, get one free. Christ, that was like a 10-minute, It was like Anyway.
You were yawning in the back.
Bro, I don't know what's wrong. You know what? The Theodore is like,
Right.
Dude, he's been coming into our room like 3 times in the night. He came in at like 3 a.m. tonight. And then me and Ela start arguing about whose turn it is to take them. He was on your side going, Mommy.
He always comes to my side. That doesn't mean anything.
He goes, Mommy. And then Ela wakes me up and goes, Dad, it's your turn. I'm like, man.
Teddy got crane.
Teddy got the crane.
Teddy got the crane.
It all changed since he got that crane.
It's all changed.
So it's hard. I don't know what to do. I don't know if there's
our
a
life
way.
is not the same.
Yeah. I don't know if there's something we need to do, because I take him back to his bedroom, put him down, and then he goes, Daddy sit, Daddy sit. Because if you don't sit with him, he'll freak out.
I wonder if we have to train him that we don't sit there.
Right.
Maybe that's got to be the next
Because the other
step.
night I was like, listen, buddy, Daddy's sleepy. He has to sleep too. And he goes, as soon as he heard that, he goes, Mommy! And I was like, okay, I'll sit. I'll sit. Yeah, maybe you're right. It's so hard. I don't know what to do with this.
Yeah, it's every night. No.
I mean, I'm sure someday he'll get over it. I just don't know if it's in 2
A
weeks
year?
or in 5 years.
Yeah.
Could just lock our door. Be like, sorry,
Oh my
dude.
God.
I'm just kidding. Yeah, that'd be horrible. Look at this. I like making fun of all these old idiots. These people are elected officials, bro. You wonder why the country is such a shithole. Bro, okay, stop. This guy literally, he's a representative, Mo Brooks. He's just tweeting some bullshit. Who cares? He literally... Okay, he posted a picture of his fucking monitor, which is already old people as fuck. And on the bottom is a sticky pad with his password and PIN code. You could literally see his password and PIN code. He masking taped it to his monitor. This is a representative. These people cannot be trusted. He is a representative from Alabama's 5th congressional district. Let me guess, is he a Republican? Yes. Of course he is. Sorry. I mean, he just is. You know he is. You just know he is. I didn't even read what he wrote. Well, Swalwell finally did his job. Horrible Swalwell's team committed a crime by unloved. What, dude?
Horrible. All of these dudes try and do the Trump thing of giving people nicknames, and none of them are good at it like he is.
Horrible
like,
Swalwell.
Horrible Swalwell. That's the worst fucking nickname. Trump was like, he was so good at that, at giving somebody a
These
really
people
fucking
just aren't funny or interesting.
Yeah.
Most of them are honestly just dumb as hell. Like
They just look more stupid when they try to do the Trump thing.
horrible Swalwell. Here, I don't know anything. Who's Eric Swalwell? I'll give him a name right now.
Who's Eric Swalwell? He's a representative from here in Southern California, I believe.
Well, let me see a photo of him. I think I know who he is.
Yeah, I don't even know.
I'm gonna give him a nickname. Oh yeah, this guy. Yeah, I know who he is. Yeah. Slowwell. Eric Slowwell.
Not that good either.
Better than his horrible Swalwell. How about this one?
Yeah, where is it?
Is that
from?
me? Well, it shouldn't be, right?
My whole laptop is muted, so it can't be me.
I like Slowwell. What's wrong with that?
It's alright.
Because it's got to be like
Slow Eric Slowwell. Slow Eric. Slow Eric. That's a Trump name. Goofy Slow Eric. Oh, it could be mine. I'm fucking it up. It's definitely mine. Yeah.
Of course.
Wait, no, it's not open. It's not me.
It's not?
Force quit.
Force quit.
Okay. Anyway, it's like
It happens, Ethan. No problem.
we haven't proven that it was me. It's not open.
Some people are asking about the Teddy Fresh that we're wearing, so it's from the next release, which is gonna be on June 24. So stay tuned.
Thank you. Peace and love. Dan, did you have a hate email that you wanted to read?
Oh, right. Okay, I got this email the other day, and I get a lot of goofy emails, and usually but for some reason this one really got me. Okay, so the subject line, I won't say who it's from, but the subject line is "Please fix your eyebrow situation."
What?
You have an eyebrow situation?
Well, let me read the email.
Okay.
Hi, Dan. Your girlfriend must love you. I say this because only a woman afraid of losing her man would allow him to groom his eyebrows with a razor the way that you have. The gap is too large and the lines are too straight and harsh. Bless her heart, she just doesn't want to lose you. Who could blame her? I used to find you attractive. It made me happy to watch you on H3H3 because there is a dearth of smart, conscientious, cute men in general. Now you are less cute. This is not good for either of us. Those puppies should grow back quick. Please let them. May I suggest a subtle plucking strategy? You clear the center and then angle the edges. The straight lines you created with the razor are too abrupt and look unnatural. Google young Harrison Ford or recent Tom Cruise photos for decent plucking examples. I look forward to your hotness returning. I don't know. That one, it just fucking cracked me up.
Did you groom your eyebrows?
Well, I have a unibrow, and like it naturally grows in the middle. And since I was like 13 years old or something, and since I was 13 years old or something, I've taken a little razor and just gone.
So they're right. You were. So this is
I mean, but this is not new.
Wow.
I agree that it's good advice, and I guess I appreciate it. It's just. I've never gotten such a good backhanded compliment.
I
guess.
have never thought about your eyebrows.
Wait, this person really cares about your eyebrows.
I know, and so I'm gonna let them grow out, and I'm gonna try.
You're gonna do a pluck now.
I guess it's a good strategy.
Mistake, Dan.
Huh?
You can't use a razor. That's rookie.
Yeah,
mistake.
razor.
I did
That's
that
a
in
rookie
seventh
mistake.
grade. Yeah.
Razor,
Well, there you
born
go.
yesterday.
Yeah, come
I
on.
mean, what do I know about fucking grooming my eyebrows?
You groom your eyebrows, AB?
Yeah.
Tell me
Just
about
just the middle part.
Tell me about your grooming.
I just lean on pluck them, or I'll pluck them. That's it.
Only the middle?
Only the middle. Yeah. I mean, rarely I'll get a couple on the top, high up for some reason, but that's it.
Really?
Got Middle Eastern brows.
I'm half Russian, half Scottish, both of which are fairly hairy
I think that's pretty common to groom the eyebrows. I guess I don't have much.
You get that.
Somehow I didn't get the double eyebrow, which doesn't make much sense because I have hair everywhere else that I shouldn't.
You're just not that Middle Eastern, I guess. But although
Right.
Dan is not either, I don't know. But
Dan's a pretty hairy dude.
I'm a very hairy dude.
All right.
well,
Speaking
yeah,
of which,
don't shave your eyebrows. I agree.
oh,
with
you know
that.
what? I have an embarrassing story for you guys. You guys want to do this embarrassing story thing? Because I have like 3, and one just came to me.
Okay.
So we're gonna do a story time right now, where we're all gonna share our cringe moments.
Okay.
Now I'm gonna go first because something just occurred to me about when I was in high school, and I was super self-conscious about my look, like utterly just. I would look in the mirror and I would like ruin my day. I would look at a photo of myself and it would just ruin my day. Like it was so bad. And I just stopped looking at photos of myself and looking in the mirror, which was great, you know. But anyway, I was so upset. I would started plucking my eyebrows, and you know, there's like a tiny bit in the middle that I don't pluck anymore. But I start there. You take it too far, right? You know what I mean? You pluck in the middle, and then the top, you know, and then the side, and then all of a sudden, you're obviously going for a natural look, but then all of a sudden you got these little pencil thin eyebrows,
Right.
and it just looks mangled and like just horrible.
Yeah.
So every day I'm going deeper and deeper, and not realizing how like horrible I'm looking.
Oh wow.
And it happened one time. I was at dinner with my whole family. And it was my brother-in-law who said this, of all people. I don't know why he was the one, but I'm grateful. And he goes, "Yo, Ethan." And I didn't even think anybody knew that I was plucking my eyebrows because I found it embarrassing. I was like humiliated by it for some reason. And he's like, "Ethan, you're going too crazy with the eyebrows, dude. You got to stop." He just said that to me in front of the whole family, and I don't know why my dumb prepubescent brain, it was like, oh my God. They know. Everybody knows. Not them. Everybody knows. I've been going to school like this for like a month. Right. Everybody knows that I'm massacring my eyebrows.
Sheesh.
It was a moment of pure terror, and I never plucked another eyebrow hair again as long as I lived. Yeah.
So you were doing it out of stress?
No, I was trying to look good.
Oh.
I was trying to shape my eyebrows. Because I would look at the cute boys that other girls like, and I was like, you know what's the difference between me and them? Their eyebrows. Swear to God. You're so stupid back then in middle school.
Oh, God.
I'd be like, that's why she likes him and not me, because his eyebrows look perfect. And so I was trying to make me have these cute boy, you know, eyebrows. I would look at dudes and be like, he has such striking eyebrows. Swear to God.
I do my own eyebrows too, by the way.
Yeah, you have crazy eyebrows.
And
People say that about you.
I do hate sometimes if I'll go too much and then it becomes too thin or something. I don't know. Yeah, it's a tough one.
As a young man, I found it very humiliating to even think that I was doing it, because I was like, oh, this isn't masculine to be plucking my eyebrows, and I felt very demasculated by that comment.
I think that was a thing in our age. Yeah.
Say what? What'd you say, Dan?
It's emasculated.
Thank you. Just emasculated.
I feel like today it's more normal for guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Jersey Shore kind of made it more mainstream with the
maybe.
GTL, because before that, no guys would ever admit, and then they're all like, "Oh, it's part of the look now."
I hate to even admit it that I still find it embarrassing for some reason to even like, I don't know. It's just such a deep trauma to me. It's such a deep trauma to me. Of course, there's nothing wrong with it. You know. There you have it. I've got 2 more stories. You guys want to hear them, or you want to go do yours?
I want to hear them.
Either way, we can go around. Why don't we do ours and then we'll come back around to you?
Yeah.
Zach's not here, but he already told us how he shit on the lawn.
Right.
Well, we mentioned that, and he was like, "That's not my story. I'm not embarrassed by that."
Yeah. I was like, you should be.
He's like, "That wasn't cringe."
What is he embarrassed by?
Eli, do you have one? You want to go?
I actually don't, because you guys only told me about this yesterday.
I thought you were
last
sitting
night.
here and you said, oh, you have one. Come on.
I have a joke for you.
A joke?
So ask me, what is my story, my cringe story?
What's your cringe story?
My whole life.
Oh my God!
Oh boy,
that's not funny.
Oh,
you're alive. You are amazing. You're not cringe.
I don't know.
You're cool as fuck.
Do you have one that you can remember for me? Because I feel like you know everything about me.
You told me a story about when you and your friends were like getting drunk for the first time you drank, and it was like a total shit show. But I don't know if that's
I don't know if
cringe
it's
or
embarrassing.
embarrassing.
I mean,
What about the restaurant that made you wear lipstick and a dress?
I mean, is it a cringe story?
I don't know. It's interesting though. It's a powerful woman's story.
Sure.
But it's you felt embarrassed to have to go wait tables like with lipstick and a dress, right?
Yeah. So I was going to school and I had to work at the same time. So I was doing a lot of like waitressing jobs. So one of them, in one of them they were like, here's the uniform and it's like a little black dress. And they're like, you have to wear that and a red lipstick. And I was like, I don't even remember the details anymore, but I was just not comfortable with that. So I quit.
Oh, well, very good. I don't know if there was more details.
I think we're mixing up two stories. One was the black dress, and I was not cool with that. Another one was, first of all, they made us like bring our own clothes, but they were very specific. Like you need to wear this white button-up shirt, black pants, black shoes, and I didn't have that stuff. I had to go buy it, especially for this job. And then on, it was like New Year's Eve or something, and they were like, today we want you all to wear red lipstick. So I was like, I'm not doing that. Bye.
They fired you?
I left.
Okay, not that embarrassing.
Because they weren't, it was like non-negotiable.
I remember it being more traumatic.
I don't want to wear.
Stand up, Hila. Stand up.
Thank you.
Wow. Incredible. What a story, huh? All right, who's next? Ian, go ahead. Stand up, Ian.
Ian, please stand up.
Stand up, Ian. Thank you. Ian, why are you looking like Jumanji looking ass, by the way? Show Ian. Like, why are we not even going to acknowledge that Ian looks like Jumanji?
Ian, please stand up.
I don't know.
Stand up,
Please
Ian.
stand up.
Stand
Ian,
up.
please stand up. Ian, please stand up.
Ian, why do you have like a realistic
Ian,
Jumanji
please
outfit?
stand up.
I just grabbed some out of the closet on the way. I don't know.
Ian,
Is this the new Yeezy?
Can I keep pressing the wrong button and it makes you freak out, but I get it. Let me just do it. I just like when that happens.
Oh my God.
What kind of setting could possibly?
That's my fault.
It's the Zoom call. It's your feed on the Zoom call, and then he takes
endless
it,
loop.
and then
that's
it
kinda
creates an
interesting.
endless
Here,
loop.
try
Yeah.
to do one like this. Watch.
Go ahead and do a face. Oh wait, whoops, it was on Dan. Hold on, try.
Oh my God.
Oh, here we fucking go.
Wait, can you do it so it zooms on my face?
But wait, do
It
people
kind of
see
goes
it?
along
Oh,
with
yeah.
whatever motion. So Ethan, do like
Try to move.
yeah, thrust forward right as he does it.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, do it again.
That's terrifying.
Pretty spooky.
Reminds me of Han Solo being frozen.
Carbonite.
Thank you. Anyway, Ian, tell me your embarrassing cringe moment.
Ian,
Ian.
The first one that.
Ian,
Go ahead, Ian. Go ahead.
The first one that pops into my head was the first day of high school, where obviously, as you can tell, I'm a super fashionable guy, very hand on the pulse. And
Well, show them what you're wearing. Don't joke. You're in the
Well, you can see. I mean, it's
No,
not-
show them your feet.
Oh.
You're in the Jumanji outfit, but you're not really committed because you're wearing Yeezys, bruh. You should be wearing some like leaves or some shit or some tree bark.
I think Robin Williams in Jumanji is the target for this type of fashion.
What year is it?
Yeah.
Are Yeezys out yet?
So it was the first day, and I got to school, big hallway, it's packed, everyone at the lockers and everything. And my backpack, I didn't realize that this wasn't cool at the time because I thought it was really cool in middle school. But I walked in and it was a roller backpack. So, I said it and I went, whoosh, and then you roll it. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And the moment I started doing that, every single person in the hallway just looked right at me like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, I was the only person in the entire high school that I saw that entire day with a roller backpack. And I carried it like in my hands for the rest of the day because I was so ashamed. I had a lot of, fashion faux pas in high school.
I remember that about middle school and high school is like you got people made fun of you if you had one of those rolly backpacks.
Well, hold on a second.
Dude.
Hold on a second. What possessed you to get the rolly backpack, Ian? Was that on fashion, or how did you make this
Just
fashion
good for
faux
the
pas?
back.
I mean, it was convenience.
You made a risk. You made a risk, and it didn't pay off.
Yeah. I also I had Heelys on too.
Oh,
shit.
no, we
No,
didn't.
you did not.
You were
making that
fully
part
mobile.
up.
Everything was rolling.
Your
that
whole
day.
life was on wheels at that
Everything.
time.
Did you use them at the same time? Were you rolling?
Rolling while rolling.
A little. Oh my God! I keep press. Let me press the.
It's hard
first
to
button
talk
real
and
quick.
switch, isn't it?
Hold
It's
on.
tough.
There we go.
Yeah.
That was the one I was looking for.
Oh my God.
A little later on, I embraced the meme with the rollies, and people were like, "Where can I get some?" But
That's good.
the
You want 'em
first
over.
day, it was rough. It was a rough day.
Yeah, that's not a good feeling.
You are a trendsetter. Ewan's ready to roll into a whole pile of bitches. Ewan was ready to be like, I'm about to get laid.
Hell yeah, bro.
You know what? I just
legend.
remembered one that maybe could work here.
Okay, please stand up, Ela. Stand up, Ela.
Ian, please stand up.
Shredder gets upset every
I
time.
know. Shredder, stand up, Shredder.
All right.
All right, thank you. Stand
Ela,
up. That's
please-
a quick one.
Please
Go ahead.
stand up. Please stand up.
So, it was when I was at the army, and I all of a sudden had this awful stomach pain.
Is this a poop story?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Ela's about to share a poop story? Let's go.
Oh, no.
Not
shit.
that embarrassing.
Oh,
but,
no.
like just a little, like.
Good luck.
So it was. I never had such a bad pain. I thought it was like something is wrong, and I called my superiors, and I was like, my stomach, something is not right.
Wow.
And they're like, let's get the paramedic.
Oh, no. This is amazing. This is amazing.
So they check me, and everything seems fine, and they're like, maybe it's period, and I'm like, no, I didn't get my period. And,
They're like, look, nothing's
and
wrong
I'm
with
like, this, I can't even stand. It was like really worrying. Everyone was worrying for me. And then, I don't know, like a few minutes later, I had to go to the bathroom. And it was just like, I had to poop. And then after I pooped, it was fine.
Did you have to tell everyone that you pooped? Or were you
I-
just like, I'm feeling better now?
I told a couple people.
But did you tell the like, yeah, because there was like a
No.
whole commotion about
I was
it.
just like, it's fine, I'm fine now.
They probably got it. They're probably like, she just took a massive dump. Was it gassy poop?
I honestly don't remember. I just remember like how
That's embarrassing.
the pain was really.
I've had poops like that before, honestly, where you get so
I was
much abdominal
worried. I
pain
was
that
like, what's going
Yeah,
on?
I know what you mean. Well, when you live usually the diet she's on in the army it doesn't surprise me
Oh,
that you had
yeah.
like killer death-inducing poops.
Candies, coffee, cigarettes,
Cigarettes.
shitty army food with a lot of oil.
Did it sound like that?
Maybe. I think I erased it from my memory.
That's great. We all have embarrassing poop stories. That's the best thing about pooping.
Yeah.
I mean, one of my embarrassing stories was when I was in Vegas and shit myself.
Right.
I was with my family.
Wait, like a week ago? Or
No,
last
no,
month?
No, this,
Oh,
this,
okay.
this
Old
was, I think
story.
I was in college at the time.
Okay.
I was with my family and I got like really sick from either food poisoning or I got a fever or something, a flu. And I was playing poker. I was having so much fun. I was doing good, just enjoying myself. And then all of a sudden, it was like one of these moments where I'm playing cards, and it was like, and I oop. And I was like, oh, buddy. So I cashed out. I'm wearing basketball shorts, like elastic, kind of athletic. And I am walking to the hotel room that I'm sharing with my brother. And I farted, and it wasn't just like, it was a shart, but it was running down my leg. And because I was wearing short, like athletic shorts and boxer briefs, not briefs, but like boxer shorts,
Yeah.
very open, it was literally able to drip down my leg past my pant line.
God.
So I had actually visible diarrhea running down my leg. I was walking through the casino to the hotel room. I had diarrhea dripping down my leg. I was one of those people we made fun of. I didn't stop to wipe it and throw it on the floor or anything, though.
Jesus.
I was trying to keep it together. But, you know, the funniest part is I get into my room, and my brother's in the shower, and he's got the door locked to the bathroom. And I was like, Sean, you better get out right now, dude. I got to, something happened. I need to get in there. But people walked by me, too. And I was just like, please. I was like, hey. I was just like, you know, I was walking like this. I was like, hey, how you doing? Nice to see you. Got in the elevator. I think there was someone in the elevator with me.
Why like this? To make your legs, legs.
I think I was clenching my ass. Oh. So it was more like this. Because I was trying to keep, I didn't want more. I was trying to keep the dam blocked. So I was walking around like this. Hey, nice to see you. How's you winning any money tonight? How's the table for you? Huh? Yeah, that was crazy. I was so sick, man. Very embarrassing, too. Well, I think the only time I've shit my pants as an adult.
Sometimes I think about, it's pretty remarkable that we all aren't shitting our pants more. Like, if you do the math, I don't know if that's weird.
No, it makes sense. I mean, I totally get your point.
Like if you shit, what, 2 times a day?
Yeah.
7 days a week?
Chances are.
So that's 14 shits a week times 52 weeks a year.
It's a lot of shitting going on.
Times like, what, 20 years? Mm. How many shits is that?
Yeah.
And there's always been a toilet. Mm-hmm. It's crazy.
Well, the good news about society today, at least here in America, is that the toilet per square footage is pretty good.
Good ratio. Strong ratio.
So the chance that you're going to be caught like in a position to shit. I mean, we've engineered society so that people don't shit their pants.
A lot, yeah.
And that I think is part of what society really is.
Yeah. That is civilization.
There's a toilet. We do not have any shit on the street or in our pants even.
Right.
Does GERD give you irritable bowel syndrome? Question from the fan.
I don't think so.
All right.
I've never heard of that association. But everything's irritated in my body, so who knows? I mean, my throat's irritated, my bowels are irritated, my brain is irritated. I'm irritated. Everything about me is irritated. AB, did you tell yours? What's yours?
Yeah, mine I kind of repressed. It's kind of bad.
By the way, let me stop. AB's is always like way worse than it should be. So I'm expecting something horrible.
I tell it. I make it sound worse than what it is.
Okay, let's
feel
hear
like.
it.
Is it going to wind up with somebody dead?
He's like, yeah, I accidentally ran a door and killed him.
Just Dan, check me if I come out wrong.
Okay.
I'm sure you will.
I got the finger on your mic's mute button.
Hit the kill switch. So I guess the audience, I may have confused them, but my whole life, like I never smoked, drank anything, or did anything like that until I started college. There was a few years where I did, and then I went back to the halal life. I went back to the light. But like the first summer where I started partying, you know, I thought I was a shit, whatever. But I couldn't handle anything. Like I couldn't smoke. It was a nightmare. So I had a party one night, and some girl messaged me and said, "Oh, thanks for the invite." Like towards the end, and I was like, "Oh, sorry, you could still come through," because I was at a point in my life where I could talk like that, come through. But she was like, "All right, yeah, for sure. Let me know when everyone leaves." So
She's trying to fuck you.
That's what I assumed. So I texted her, and she's like, "Do you want to smoke?" And I was like, "Yeah, okay, cool." When she's outside, she goes, "Oh, I'm here," and she goes, "Just so you know, we're just hanging out. Don't try anything." And I'm never the one to make the first move, and I'm like, "Oh, okay, cool. That's fine. Okay, I'm sorry, I misread." So she came in, we smoked. This was like weed from the devil itself. I was tripping, okay? And so we go inside, and like I had no cable, nothing, because only thing I had we watched movies on the Xbox, and it was locked in my roommate's room, and he wasn't home. So there's nothing for us to do. The only thing I had at the house was this Donkey Kong game called Donkey Kong, I believe it was called.
You guys were playing Donkey Kong?
Donkey Konga. It's the one with like the little bongos.
I tried talking to her, nothing. She didn't want to do anything. She didn't want to conversate or.
Why'd she come over? What is this?
I
confused.
don't know. So the only game I
She
had.
came over after the party, only when everyone was gone, to play Donkey Kong with you.
Yeah, I sent in the Discord.
Awesome.
If you guys aren't familiar, you play this game with drums.
Here, let me pull up a photo.
Yeah, it's like a.
Oh, I totally missed the.
That looks fun.
It's like it does.
You move like this.
Oh, okay. It's like a DDR kind of thing.
Yeah, you move like that, and you clap to jump.
Love that for it.
And so I'm stoned out of my mind, and she's not talking to me, and I'm just playing Donkey Kong.
Bro, that is so embarrassing.
And like my heart's going with the drums, and every time like I would like clap, I'd give her a little look, and she's staring.
Why? Wait, why?
She's staring.
Wait, why were you looking at her when you clapped?
I don't know. I was like, I knew how ridiculous it was, but
You
at
were
the same
just like
time,
checking on her.
yeah, like what was her reaction? And I think I was so high that I actually like was paying attention to the game as well. So every time I look, and she'd give me that look, and I get nervous, and I'd start going faster on the drums, and it was a fucking nightmare. It felt like fucking years I was in that room playing Donkey Kong, and she's like, "All right, I gotta go." I was like,
Thank
"All right,
God.
for sure." And then she left, and she goes, "Man, you're a little bitch." That's what yeah, she texted me and said,
Wait. What? She said that to you on the
she
way
said,
out?
"You're being a little bitch." She thought that I wasn't making a move because she was cool with my ex at the time. So she thought I wasn't making a move because of that. I'm like, you said we're just hanging out, and I was respecting that.
Oh my God.
She goes, "Are you serious?" She's like, "I came over at like 2 a.m. to smoke with you." I'm like, "But you fucking said we're just hanging out." So I played Donkey Kong. So thank you for the.
Dude, she must
Oh my
have.
God.
Well, first of all, obviously, you did the right thing. You can't make a move when a girl.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she said.
It's like,
so she's
And
there
I'm not
for
gonna
it.
I didn't
get
know what
me
else to
too.
do.
I'm
We
not-
didn't
it's
have
like,
any other activities.
Just, ladies, if you want something, you just this is our job, men. If you tell us something you want, we just believe you.
Yep.
In today's world, we're not taking. There's no risk. There's no gray lines. You say this, we do that. You say this, we do that. So AB, you did.
You
the
say
right
no sex, we play Donkey Kong.
Yes. And I like repressed it. It wasn't until I was at Thanksgiving at Lena's cousin's house, and her little nephew brought out the little bongo
Kong?
drums, and I was like, "Oh my God!" I was like, "Get that, get that away from me."
So when she called you a little bitch on the
Oh,
way
little
out, did you guys talk anymore? Did she just leave you with that?
We hooked up another time, but
Okay, I didn't ask that. Jesus.
Kind
what, I mean, yeah, I mean, what?
That's
What am I, her
super
dream guy
sick.
playing Donkey Kong?
No, but did she? I just want to know on that conversation.
Oh,
If she said anything
Did she
else
say anything else,
after
or did she
said
just
you're a
leave
bitch?
you with your little bitch?
oh no, yeah, no. She said that. Oh, you're acting this way because your ex.
Oh, so you guys had a whole conversation?
Yeah.
Because I was wondering if it fucked with your head, where she's like your little bitch, and then bounced and didn't explain what happened.
Dude, that was a nightmare.
It reminds me of the time that we were at, I think it was at Post Malone's, and there was a chocolate on the counter.
Oh yeah.
And I assumed that it was normal chocolate.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I'm glad you said that, Yellow. I'm
Uh-oh.
sorry to cut you off, but
Yeah.
that's kind of what I was trying to imply with the story of me and Lena that I told on our previous episode with OJ, but I guess it came out wrong and people thought I dosed my wife and then admitted it on an episode that wasn't live and then we posted it. Or I don't know, but I'm sorry, proceed.
So, yeah, I was just like, this looks like a regular chocolate. And I took like a whole cube, and then they told us that it was not. And I think we went right back home. And I think that like you fell asleep, and I put on, it was around the time that the Bill Nye on Netflix show came out, and it was like horrible.
Everyone was goofing on
It
Bill.
was so bad. And I put that on, and I watched the whole season, and I was like
Watched
super
the
high.
whole season? Did you learn? Were you able to pay attention?
It was all a blur.
Right. Boy, that Bill Nye. As a fan of Bill Nye's as a kid, boy, that Netflix show was horrible.
So bad.
Bro.
That's too bad. I never watched it because I didn't want
But it was
to
like
ruin
a
my
live
image of him
audience
from
and
my
everything.
childhood.
It was really
Not
weird.
it.
Yeah.
It just wasn't it. Because the Bill Nye Kid Show was like super well produced with segments and stuff. This was all alive. It was odd, man. It was odd.
I think that's the thing is like, because I love the Bill Nye show
Super
too.
low budget.
But yeah, I think I think what made that show was all of the production. Like it was just it was.
I don't want to get to know Bill Nye on a personal level.
Right. Yeah.
It was the quick cuts and the energy.
Yeah,
Unlike
exactly.
anything you'd see in the schoolroom.
Right.
If you guys are looking for something really bad to watch, I recommend.
It's a fun, like, bad thing to watch.
Yeah.
It's a good bad one.
Bill Nye the Science Guy. Bill. That was, when people put on Bill Nye, that was when you had a substitute teacher and you knew you were just
That's
not
hype
doing
as fuck.
anything.
Yeah.
Bill Nye. Yeah, exactly. Friday afternoon, you got the substitute teacher, Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Bill.
Hey, it's Friday, baby. Fuck.
I gotta be honest, I miss those like Fridays, bro. Friday didn't really mean shit to me anymore.
It's I mean, we get pretty excited when we're done with this show and we're out of here for the weekend, baby.
Fridays are tough. The weekends are tough, bro, in our house.
It's so tough.
I feel like, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I feel like I'm burning on both ends these days. I know you feel the same way too, Ela.
Yeah, I think we're deciding that we might need help on the weekend too, because it's like
You need some time to relax.
I have no time.
the
I
weekend
have no
is the
time.
opposite. It's like the week is almost chiller than the weekend. Right. So in a way, there's like no break.
Like yesterday, we had a really long day yesterday. We went to the doctor. We worked all day. Got home, took care of the Theodore, the dogs, put Theodore to bed, and then immediately I came, worked on the show for today.
And also,
went to bed.
when we got home, there was still a lot of things going on, and we had a lot of calls.
Yeah.
So it was literally nonstop.
No, it was nonstop. And then right after I finished preparing for today, I went straight to bed, fall asleep, and then Theodore at 3 a.m.
Yeah.
It's like,
and
holy shit.
then he came again at 6.
Yeah.
By the way.
He's been doing 2 stops in the middle of the night, bro.
Yeah.
It's brutal. You know, it's so funny though. Like, it's so cute when he comes into our bedroom.
It
Like,
is.
He came in once at 11 p.m. We were preparing for dinner.
Yeah.
And he came in like a little ninja.
Not for dinner. We were preparing for bed.
Preparing for
you
bed,
mean?
sorry, at
We were
11 p.m.
brushing, yeah.
And so for some reason, when he wakes up, he gets everything, all of his possessions.
Yeah.
So he's got these thing called
So
lovies, which
funny.
are like these little blankets with stuffed animal heads on the top.
Yeah.
Like a little elephant head and then a blankie. It's a cute
Yeah.
little thing that he loves. And he's got a bunch of them. So he'll grab like literally like 7 lovies, his bottle with water in it, a book, his favorite book. And so he walked into the bathroom like a little ninja. I mean, we were just brushing our teeth.
And we were like,
Walks in. Yeah, he scared us. We're like, oh, what are you doing here? So I take him back to his room. We say, okay, sweetheart, I'm going to sit with you. And he says, Daddy, chair.
so cute though.
Just tired.
So
Tired. Oh, I know what that is. That's the Basherverse when he was like losing it.
Mm-hmm.
Tired. Can we get that soundbite? I know it's not polite, but it's pretty good.
We'll put in the request with Zach.
I'm looking through his database here.
I don't think we ever
he
pulled
has
that
it,
one.
Yeah.
We still have Dan's story and love.
Yeah.
And love?
Dan, go ahead. What do you got for me?
Oh boy, so it's gonna be hard to surpass that Donkey Kong story, but
I just love, bro, that image of you keep looking at her.
Yeah.
It's so funny because I've been that high and I just know how horrible it feels.
I hate it so much.
Dude, I hated it.
I wish I enjoyed it. I have so many friends that I really wish I did. But
Same Z's. I hate being high. There's nothing good about being high. Literally, me being high, I just think about that. It's Donkey Kong. It's just this. What's the word?
I'm sorry. I mean, but I remember you were on a podcast once and you were talking about, I forget what game you were playing, and you were high and you just kept riding on a horse for like hours.
Oh no, I was
that
tripping
was
balls
like-
when that
that
happened.
was
Oh,
like
okay.
I was
acid
playing.
trip.
Yeah, I was playing Skyrim.
Yeah.
oh yeah, right.
was
Had just
awful.
a horrible trip where we took too much. Someone told us it was a small amount, but it was like a big amount, and we were just.
And the whole week, everyone was like, the other people that took it, they were like, "Oh, it's so mellow. It's such a mellow one. You're
could
gonna
never-
be totally fine."
Me and Ela were
You
not
never
even
believe
able
people
to
when it comes to that.
communicate.
We were not able to talk.
We were in the same apartment, but like totally not
Different
even.
universes.
Yeah. I was literally I was like, okay, how can I ground myself right now? I love Skyrim. I've been playing Skyrim a lot. Mm-hmm. And so I was like, I'm just going to go play Skyrim. That will help. And I think I must have for 5 hours straight just running on a horse in a straight line.
And we would try to like
Running.
put music on, and we
Running.
couldn't listen to music. We couldn't do anything.
Oh man.
Just running
Oh God.
on a horse.
You know what's crazy? I think I went to school the next day.
Oh yeah, I went to work the next day.
Yeah.
too. I was
Oh, boy.
fine. That's the craziest part is we
'Cause
woke up.
I
and we were
remember
fine.
like eating lunch with everyone at school, like totally like.
Aspen doesn't really have a
What-
very bad.
Yeah, it doesn't
calm
have,
down.
like, a
It
calm
just,
down.
Not really.
That was one of the
It's
most
just kinda-
surprising things is that like by 12 o'clock the next day, I was like, thank God.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I feel like fine.
But
thank God.
it
Yeah.
lasted like 15 hours. It was crazy.
It was the
Jesus.
worst.
You said one
Worst.
of you guys said something like you felt like you were gonna be stuck that way forever.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. 15 hours is a long time to be like that, bro. I was running and it was snowy, and I was on the horse and I was just running. I wasn't doing anything, just running. And I tried to put on music and it was just the worst.
Yeah.
Worst.
I used to do that in Grand Theft Auto. I used to try to climb to the highest building and then just walk off, or walk to the highest mountain, just walk up it and then just jump off.
Somebody might read into that.
Yeah. Is that a cry for help, maybe?
Doesn't everyone do that in Grand Theft Auto?
I mean, I wasn't even doing anything. I was just
Sure.
running.
Shit.
There was no objective.
Sam and I have got high together one time, and it was so traumatizing. And we
Really?
never will again. We went and saw the Sonic movie.
You saw? Well, you went out of the house and saw Sonic.
Wait,
Yeah.
high like weed high or something?
Yeah, it was inedible,
Yeah.
Oh,
Those will
that's,
get ya.
yeah, that's different.
and we hadn't tried this specific one before. And yeah, it came out on Valentine's Day, so we were like, "Oh, this will be kind of a funny thing." And like 90 seconds in, I just look over and Sam's gone, and I
Glazed
go
over.
out and yeah, I go out into like the lobby. And she's just wandering around looking like super terrified.
Oh no.
And I go up, I'm like, "Are you okay? What's going on?" And she's like, He's so fast. He's
No
so
way.
fast." Yeah. And I was like, "It's okay. It's all right. We'll be fine." And
Sam, you want to come comment on this?
I'm sure she doesn't want to get into it, but
No, that's okay.
yeah, and I tried to calm her down, but then as she was telling me how fast Sonic was, I started freaking out. And
He is fast.
He's fast as fuck, boy.
yeah, and we sat at one of those benches like when you head to the auditorium, just like grabbing each other.
Seriously?
We were like, "It's fine. It's okay.
What?
Oh
We're
my
good."
God.
Stop some gummies or
I
some
can't
shit.
believe
Yeah,
that.
I'm not sure what
Did you guys
exactly.
not just bail, or you sat there just thinking about how fast Sonic was for a minute?
We sat there a little too long, I think, and then we just went and sat in the car for like hours, just trying to like wait it out.
Holy
You know what would
shit.
probably help
God.
that high? If you guys watch the J Station Sonic EXE video.
Oh, a good point. Kind of purge.
So what was
Yeah.
it about Sonic Speed that put you in that funk?
I don't know. He's just blurry. He's so.
just a lot-
And the theater was like pretty much sold out, so we were like in the front,
Oh,
right where the
shit.
screen's like right above
So
you. You know.
fast.
Yeah, he's so fast, dude.
Holy shit, bro.
There are horror videos on like TikTok about Sonic killing you. I've seen those, and he always is too slow when he kills you.
What?
Why is everything about Sonic so
Yeah, can we not
weird?
talk? Why is everything come down to Sonic? Like nobody even cares.
What the frick?
What
What
the
the frick?
freak?
Love, you have one you wanted to share?
Wait,
Love
did
bot?
Dan finish
No, I
the
didn't.
story?
I didn't
Dan-
even start
oh,
mine.
What the hell? What happened? Why are we talking about Sonic?
I
Yeah.
don't know.
Go ahead, Dan. Stand up, Dan.
Dan,
Stand
stand
up.
up.
Shredder's looking. Do I need to
Stand
get up?
Dan.
Nice.
Go ahead. Appreciate that. Love that for you.
You love that phrase now.
Yeah, I know.
Love that for you. All right, so my story is also school related. It was in college, and it was when I went to film school. And in one of the courses that I had, the way it kind of worked was like this. We basically shot an episode of a TV show, and it was like you worked on the crew, and it was kind of like this simulated experience where all of the department heads were like actual professionals that work in the industry. So like the director, the assistant director, the cinematographer, all of those people were like the teachers, and then you work for them like you would on a crew. And so I was in the production department, and helping the assistant director. And I had kind of gotten into it with this guy because the time that I was in the class, the guy that normally was the director was on vacation or something, or sick leave or something. So the assistant director was filling in, and he was directing, which meant that he wasn't really paying as much attention to instructing me on what I was supposed to do. And one of my responsibilities was to make the call sheet. And so the call sheet, for anybody that's not familiar, is basically just a spreadsheet that has all the information, where to show up, what time to show up, when lunch is going to be, all that kind of stuff. And I didn't do it quite right. And he called me in the evening to like chew me out. And he was kind of a dick about it. And I kind of like stood up for myself. I was like, hey man, like you didn't really even explain how to do this. So I'm not sure why you're like calling me and yelling at me, because, you were too busy directing the show to tell me how you wanted it done. And he kind of calmed down. He's like, okay, fair enough. So I had already had had it out with this guy, right? So I believe it was the next day. They were shooting, and he was in the video village, and he was kind of like directing the episode or whatever. And while we were actually shooting, I didn't really have that many responsibilities, so I was just like standing around. Now, this was in 2010, which was in the early era of smartphones, right? And I believe it was the first smartphone I ever had. It was like a Droid something or other, right? And in those anybody that had a smartphone in those early days probably remembers that they were, by today's comparison, kind of shitty. They were kind of buggy. They'd fuck up sometime. And the guy who was directing the episode that I had it out with, he was taking it really fucking seriously. And he was like hunched over, staring at the monitor. And the thing is, this is all just a simulation. Nobody's ever going to watch this. So I just like found it kind of goofy that he was taking it so seriously. And so my girlfriend at the time, she had been there for that whole conversation when I had it out with him. And I wanted to shoot a picture of him. Now, obviously, while you're recording, you shouldn't really be taking pictures, and especially you shouldn't have the flash on. That would be a really bad idea, right? So I, of course, turned off the flash before I snapped this little secret picture of him. Well, my phone, to this day, I don't know. It didn't register, and that flash went off, and his head snapped over and looked at me, and if you look in the Discord, Ethan, I just shared a picture with you.
You have the photo?
I still have the photo to this day.
Oh my God.
So if you want to put that on the screen real quick, this is the three heads of people snapping over and staring at me right before he stood up and started screaming his fucking head off. And what a fucking idiot. The guy closest. The guy closest.
Yeah, you can tell. He's ready to like punch you.
Oh my God.
You did not just.
Yeah. And so he basically just stopped everything and just chewed me out in front of the entire class, just everybody that was there.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's pretty
brutal. Did you have to explain why you were taking a photo of them?
I was just profusely apologetic. And it's just like, obviously, because I had just the night before, like, had it out with this guy, and I, like, had kind of successfully defended myself from him. Like, he kind of, like, was like, okay, you're right, or whatever. But obviously, he already kind of, like, had me on the shit list. And then here my goofy ass is standing there just like snapping a picture of him in secret while they're filming. The flash goes off, which like is visible on camera too, by the way. Like, so it kind of fucks up the shot.
You get to see how shiny his shoe is.
I thought that was Greg Paul when I first saw this photo.
That's so funny that you have the photo.
Yeah, right. Because so I've held on to that, and I don't take pictures on set anymore. That like traumatized me forever. I just don't take pictures. Like,
when was this in your life?
It was in like 2009, 2010.
And what were you doing at the time?
I was in school. This was in college.
This was college.
Yes, right. Yeah.
That's fucking awesome.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So that's stuck with me for years. Anytime I think
they're all looking at you.
Yeah.
Did it like it flashes before it takes a photo?
Yeah.
That's epic.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude. And you can see how shiny his shoe is if you're doubting it.
Yeah.
It's awesome. Love that.
So yeah, I had thought of a few others, but then that just like hit me, and I dug through my old photos until I found that. I was like, I got to show the photo. So
Look how he's all serious. He's all like got his thinking hand up. Shit.
that's what I'm saying is like I at the moment was finding him cringe because I'm like, what, like, dude, like, because again, this guy wasn't the normal director, so it was kind of like I had this idea that it's like, oh, this guy thinks like this is his big chance. He gets to pretend he's a director. You know what I mean? And so I was trying to like goof on him and take the picture.
Got fucking owned.
Yeah, I got fucking owned. I got fucking owned big time.
Man, that's great. Love, you got one you want to share? I have another one.
Yeah, I do have one, but I'm kind of arguing with myself if I should tell it. Because it's not. It's like just pure cringe, and there's no fun conversation on it.
Love
That's
that
what
for
we
you.
want.
All right. So it wasn't that long ago. It was 2 summers ago. Me and some friends went traveling in Europe by train. And we had everything booked out, every hotel booked, everything paid for. And like halfway in, we had like this big fight. The group like kind of split. And mind you, we all booked hotel rooms that were like houses, so we could live in a house.
What'd you guys fight about?
Just how what we did. Like some people wanted to do that, and some people would want to like go around and check on like just I don't know, just basically how the trip was laid out and what we did in the cities.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, so halfway in, we did like kind of just have this big argument, and I was with 3 people who kind of didn't like how we had planned, and then there was like 5 people who thought the other thing, and it ended up the 2 people who were on my side ended up going home. They left. They didn't, and I stayed because I had already paid for it, and I didn't want to like waste it. So I stayed with all these people who basically at this point hates me.
Oh my god.
And we traveled through Europe together. And I didn't want to like give up the money I spent, so I just went along with it, and it was terrible.
Oh no.
Well, hold on. How did you guys? I thought so. Wait, you guys parted. You wanted to part ways, but then you ended up going with them because you were by yourself, or what happened?
No, we couldn't part way because we had booked Airbnbs. That's so we had to live together. That's what was booked, and the whole trip was booked that we were going to, and we stopped in multiple cities.
You guys never made up
really
during that whole time?
I mean, it was just, well, we kind of did, but it was just awkward, and we still, yeah, it was just everything was super awkward. There's no fun in it, just awkwardness.
You guys got in a really vicious fight, I guess. And you were the boss.
Yeah.
You were the leader of the mutinous group.
And they all
No,
left.
I mean, I don't know, but yeah, those 2 who were on my side left, and it was just awkwardness the rest of the trip.
You lost your
sucks.
allies.
That is,
Yeah.
that would be pretty cringe.
That's why Love doesn't leave the house now. He uses a robot.
Exactly.
And how long was the trip?
About 1.5 week. So we were at the half point. So 1.5 week after we traveled. Yeah.
Group trips are difficult, right?
Group trips are the worst, bro.
I'm not going on another group trip for sure.
Like the besides meeting you on the Israel trip I did, it was like
Birthright.
so fucking. It was like so not fun. I'm so glad. Obviously, it's so funny because obviously it changed the course of my whole life in meeting you.
Yeah.
But the trip itself as a group trip was just so brutally horrible. It was so bad. It was so horrible.
I mean, everyone there seemed to love it, but I think it's not. It's really not for someone like you.
Oh, what does that mean?
It's like, I don't know.
Okay, here's what it is. It's a lot of like, we're gonna do group activities, and you're
Yeah.
gonna break out of your shell.
Yeah.
I don't like breaking out of my shell. I like my shell. You know, today we're gonna do arts and crafts together, so you all get to know each other. Hate that shit.
You know what love story reminded me? That time we went to Greece with your friends,
Yeah.
and we rented the car.
Oh shit, that was awesome. We went to Greece, which was really fun. But my friend was like, we have to get cars because how are we going to get around Athens?
Which we actually found
Which,
out.
by the way,
you
Athens-
totally don't need a car.
Athens is like famous in Europe for having like the greatest
Like-
brand new subway system that is like incredible. And to even think about driving around would be so idiotic. But so the thing is, we got my friend. I think I want to blame this all on my friend.
Yeah.
He got stick shifts. But here's the funny part. None of us know how to... Well, we all drove stick shifts at one point, but we hadn't drove in a stick shift in a long time. And so we all arrive in Greece and get this stick shift car. We're like, oh, yeah, we could do this. And so first he goes. He's like, I can drive a stick shift. This friend of mine is a really goofy guy. And so even in the lot when we go to pick up the car, it's like he's driving. It's like it's like these dumb-ass Americans in Greece trying to like you can't even try. Like we look so stupid. So right out of the lot, you know what I'm saying? And so we like, dude, get out. You can't do this shit. It's so embarrassing. Get out. And then Sean was with us, right?
Right.
And Sean, we all had known how to drive stick shifts at one point in our lives. And then so Sean gets in and we're like taking off. We're driving a little bit. And then it's like, the car brakes. And then we're like, okay, I think Hila or me.
I think all of us tried it.
So I go, okay, I'm going to try. It's like,
I mean, I got my license on stick.
I drove for a year on stick shift.
I don't know what happened.
No, I definitely.
Do you remember what kind of car it was?
Bro, it was some like
No,
it was
some
some
regular,
bullshit.
whatever.
Yeah, just some 4-door, generic shit, you know, Honda or something.
Do you guys keep stalling out?
So eventually I try, Hila tries, everyone tries. We can't. We're like, okay, there's got to be something wrong with the car. There has to be something wrong with this car. And then our friend gets back in. He's like, oh, I'm just going to do this. Because we got out of the lot and we were just stuck in the middle of Athens. We don't know where we are, what we're doing.
Shit.
We're 4 moronic tourists who rented this car and literally are just stuck. Because none of us idiots can drive it. So our friend gets back and he's okay, I'm going to make this happen. It's like crazy, you know? It's like, and then the car stops and starts smoking. We destroyed the transmission.
Oh,
Yeah, you burned the clutch probably.
Yeah, burned the clutch
We
for
took
sure.
turns absolutely destroying. We fucking destroyed this car. It's smoking.
Oh, no.
It is the worst way to start a trip. Like, can you imagine? This was for our honeymoon, I think. We're like, we're going to show up, and this is the beginning. We're like, dude. So get this. We call the rental company, and we're like, dude, there's something wrong with your car. It's not, I think you gave us a defective car. It's smoking and shit. So some dude cruises out on a motorcycle, 2 of them, and he's like, what the fuck is this? He's like, all right, my homie's going to take the motorcycle back, and I'm going to take the car. So we all got out, and guess what? This motherfucker gets in the car, and he takes off no problem. He literally drives off smooth as a daisy, no problems. And we call a taxi and go to our hotel. And we're like, wow, we really are so bad. But we were just like, dude, I think we fucking destroyed that car. And we never heard from them.
Wow.
But
And
he
then
drove
we were
off.
like, we don't even need a car.
Yeah. We're like, we're kind of glad that happened. There's no parking in Athens. There's no...
Oh, shit, that's funny.
Bro, the fact... We all looked at each other like... When he drove off, like nothing. Like, no problem. No problem. We all were like, wow. Wow.
Oh shit.
We 5 of us taking turns destroying that thing till it was smoking. It's crazy.
I don't know how I forgot about that.
Yeah, that was a great one, eh? Man. I have a bunch, man. The Scare PewDiePie one. When I did Scare PewDiePie and I got stuck on the roof.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a good one.
You've told that story on the
Yeah.
podcast
Did tell
before. It
it,
was a long
so.
time ago. If you want to tell it again, but
That was horrible.
That was a good one.
I was doing Scare PewDiePie. I don't know what's wrong with me. They gave me an ear. They call it an earbud, so the producer can talk to you. Somehow, I get this fucking thing stuck in my ear. They put me on a roof. Okay, they put me on a roof by myself. There's this big set, and they're getting ready. Like PewDiePie is supposed to be running out, and zombies are chasing after him, and I'm supposed to be like, "Yo, you got to save me off this roof." So they put me on the roof. I got the earpiece in my ear, and I'm literally stuck up there for fucking hours. They're not shooting, and this earpiece gets stuck in my ear, and so I start trying to get it out. Because it's irritating me a little bit. I'm trying to get it out. And every time I try to get out, it goes in more and more. And I start like doing like this. Trying to get it out. It starts to hurt. I'm up there panicking. There's nobody around me. There's nobody to talk to me. I'm up on this roof, panicking with this earbug or whatever you call it. Earwig, right, Dan?
Yeah, earwig.
And I'm just picking at it and picking at it and picking at it and picking at it. It's getting worse and worse and closer to it. And it's getting so painful. And then what happened was I was trying to tear it out. I broke it in half. And I was just trying to get it out. I'm up there by myself tearing at my ear. I've broken the piece now. There's no sound coming out of it. And I'm trying to tear it out. So now I've got to laugh. And I'm like, oh, the sound guy can hear me. The sound guy's listening to me the whole time going, fuck, shit, fuck. And I start going, sound guy, if you can hear me, I need help. I was like, I have an emergency, sound guy. I need help. This earwig's stuck and it hurts a lot, and I really need help. No help comes. So I was like, okay, this guy can't hear me. So they're getting ready to shoot, and I'm like, yo, guys, listen, I need help. So they bring me down from the roof after being up for 2 hours freaking out. They bring in the paramedic with pliers that's to ply it out of my ear. And I see the sound guy. And I'm like, bro, what's going on? Didn't you hear me crying for help? He's like, yeah, I heard you. He's like, that's not my job. I was like, you motherfucker.
That sounds like a lot of sound guys I've worked
And then, I just remember there was a pyrotechnic guy. He was setting up pyrotechnics in front of me, like down right below me. I was like, yo, can you call for help? I need help. And he's like, that's not my job. Nobody will help me.
Yeah.
What's happening?
Hey.
What's Zach doing here?
Hey, Zach.
Hello, guys.
Zach's sick. Where did Zach come from?
Well, we messaged him because I saw that he's watching, and I said, "You got a story? Why don't you just zoom in and tell us your story?"
Yeah, I'd love to tell my story. I'm also sitting here and judging Dan's soundbite work.
Yeah, I know. Well, listen, you have years of experience at this point compared to me.
My story. Your stories were great. They were cracking me up. My story is very awkward and cringe, and it involves a teacher.
You didn't. It's not shitting on the lawn.
No, I'm proud of that one.
Right. Not sure
I'm very
why.
proud
But
of
I'm
that
with you.
It involves my senior year of high school on graduation day. A teacher of mine who was like a mentor to me. And it was right in front of my family and a bunch of other teachers, and he was giving me a hug. And it was one of those weird, awkward side hugs where my arm accidentally grazed his dick. And it was in front of a whole bunch of people, and it was just such a cringy fucking moment.
Well, how do people know you grazed the dick? That usually just happens
It
in
was
silence.
just so obvious. It was just this weird, like, my hand touched
What,
his
everybody
cock.
was like, Zach touched his dick? I mean, how would they even think about it?
Well, no, in my mind, I felt it. I mean,
everybody was looking. The teacher knew. What did the teacher respond?
It was an unsaid, just like get the fuck out of here moment. Like,
Did he think you grabbed him?
anything. What's that?
Do you think he thinks you grabbed him?
Could be.
Oh.
It was so-
Did you grab him, Zach?
No, the dude was my mentor. Like, I'm like, it was the most awkward fucking cringe thing of my life.
Oh my god.
You got a good feel for his junk though. Like it sounds like you took a good scoop at it.
It was a graze. It wasn't a scoop. It was a graze.
Because I've grazed men's junk.
It really doesn't
Wasn't
sound like that big
yeah,
a deal.
It wasn't that humiliating. I mean, accidents happen.
In my mind, it was cringe, and like I still cringe thinking about that. And every time or anytime I hear the dude's name, I'm like, ugh.
I think it says something interesting about you that you're grazing a man's junk has left such a mark on your soul.
Well, I think it was just a scenario that I was in front of like everybody, and like it was the last day of high school on graduation.
So let me just understand here.
I mean, everything at high school is like extra time embarrassing. You know
I'm
what
just
I
trying
mean?
to understand the situation. So so here's the audience in front of me, and he's standing like this.
Yeah.
And then if Ela comes and hugs me from the side, so Ela
Yeah.
can hug me from the side, and then how did your hand graze?
Yeah, it was right like that. It accidentally like just grazed his cock.
Was he a tall guy?
He was shorter than me.
Ela? So you come in for the hug, and then she comes in for the hug from the side, and her hand grazes right over.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem that bad to me, Zach.
It's cringe in my mind, dude. I still cringe at it.
Was he still your mentor after?
I think he was a little more than my mentor after that.
Giving you a tour of his manhood.
It was just very uncomfortable.
Did anyone in the audience comment like, "Yo, you grazed his cock"?
No.
So
one
nobody even knew this happened.
No, but I knew it happened.
Oh, I feel like I'm having a heart attack right now.
What?
I swear to God, I feel like my left side of my chest just seized with pain.
Are you clenching?
I've passed. What does clenching mean? Like seizing
What you
up?
said that you were doing.
Your
Oh,
butt.
no, my asshole was not clenching at that moment. Thanks for asking.
I want to say I do that too. I do clench my asshole.
You do?
Yeah.
I don't
Interesting. Why do you do that?
Yeah, why do you do that?
Maybe it's like a tick, or I don't know. It's like a like
you
you
feel
said.
like it raised your blood pressure?
Not necessarily. It's just kind of it's like it's a Kegel, like you said.
Well, Ethan has an excuse, Zach. I'm not sure I'm understanding why you clench your asshole.
Sometimes, you go up and down, dude. I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm weird, dude. I don't know.
Joker brain. Thank you, Zach. Feel better, okay, buddy?
Miss you guys, Dan, I'm watching you.
Thanks for checking in.
Feel better, buddy.
Thank you.
Just doesn't seem that bad. I do think it's interesting to analyze Zach's psych. I mean, I've grazed cock. You just move on. You like, okay, that happened. Let's just move on. You don't hold on to
I mean,
it.
to me, the pooping on the lawn is way worse.
That's way worse. Zach told a story when he had to make a diarrhea and he just pulled onto some anonymous person's house and shit on the lawn. That's way worse than grazing a dick. Way worse. Oh, so I have this story. It's probably the most embarrassed I've ever been in my whole life.
Really?
And I don't know if it will hit for you guys as hard as it hit for me, but I'll tell the story regardless.
Okay.
Sean, good friend. You got a long time viewers will know Sean. We grew up. We were like best buds growing up. We lived close to each other. We were all close with our families. I knew his family, his mom and dad, and his sister were all really close. And one day, I would cruise up to his house like every day during summer, walk in through his side gate and in his backyard, and then go up to his room and hang out. So one day I cruise up, I go in the backyard, and his dad is in the backyard sunbathing. He's like in just swim trunks. He's just chilling. He doesn't have a shirt on. But what shocked me about it is just that his dad had this, it's ironic for me to say this now, but he had like a huge belly.
Okay.
And it just surprised me because he's like really fit. He's like a contractor. He does physical work. So like he looks like strong and normal, but like when I saw him, I never seen him with his shirt off. And he was like, he just had this enormous, I've never seen a body like that, a huge belly. And so I go up the stairs. I'm like, hey, Brian, whatever that's his name. I go upstairs to Sean's room. And I just go up there and I was like, I was trying to be funny, I guess. I was just a douchey little piece of shit, you know, back in the day, just trying to be funny. And I'm like, Sean, your dad is so fucking fat. Like, so mean. Like, so mean, you know. So mean. Over the top. Just unnecessary. But I was just trying to be funny. I was like, I can't believe what I just saw. He's so fucking fat. And then my buddy's looking at me. And he's looking at me like, making a face that I didn't understand. Like, and I was like, I looked behind me, and his fucking dad came up right behind me and was listening to me the whole time.
God.
And I was wanted to die. And the thing is that I actually liked his dad a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just like, oh, so much pain.
Oh, man.
I was like, oh, Brian. I was like,
You apologize? Like,
yeah,
what?
I just said, I was like, I'm sorry. I think I was just the pain of impact. It was like being shot by a bullet of emotional pain.
Yeah.
I was just speechless. Oh, that was the most embarrassed I've ever been in my life.
I feel like every time one of us tells a story, it like brings back some repressed memories in my
Yeah,
mind.
it's
Like,
funny because this is reminding me of a story now.
Tell me.
But maybe we should just move on now.
Hold on. You're just going to tease us like that, Eli?
Well, it reminds me of the time when we were in Israel and my sister was like planning, I think we were planning like where to go for a restaurant for some birthday.
Mm-hmm.
And my sister was planning to go to a restaurant that I didn't want to, and then I don't know why I was upset, and I was gonna text Ethan, like, my sister's talking kind of shit about her, and I sent it to her.
Bro. No.
And that was like, I felt like you said, it feels like you shot yourself. It's like so painful.
Well, also there's so much pain because it's like,
so painful.
it's like, why did I say this?
And it's like you would
Why
never
did I
say it
do-
to their
Exactly.
face. You'd never say something like that to their face.
What did she say? Your sister must have not taken that nicely.
No. But I was like, listen, I'm sorry, I didn't really mean it like that. It sounds worse than it is.
You probably still remember those texts to this day.
Probably. I remember that moment still. It was awful.
What kind of stuff? You said like really mean shit?
No, but it was like, it was just mean.
I know, like when you talk, yeah.
Yeah.
That's bad.
Yeah.
That hurts. That hurts. Yeah, I heard about people who like send like a picture of their dick to like the wrong person. That's wild. There's too much risk in taking dick pics, bro. There's just too much inherent risk.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's too much.
Not even once.
Yeah, I've never taken a picture of my dick. I mean, not to send anyone.
Just for your own.
I mean, you know, when you're young, you're like, why not? I deleted immediately afterwards, though. Immediate deletion. All right, we got a bunch of good stuff here. We have so many funny videos to watch.
Yeah, we've already been going for 100 minutes.
Oh, wow.
Hour 14.
Well, let's see. We got jail talk. I mean, Leo, let's get into this. These are good stuff. By the way, do we have the food?
Yeah, the food's
Yeah, it's
Bring it here.
No.
What about it's going to be there for another hour and a half? You're pregnant. You got to eat.
We're just going to munch on burgers while we're doing
Yes.
the
Oh
show?
my God.
Yes. Well, just be quiet. I'm not going to munch into the mic. Don't worry.
You say that
You
every
always
time.
do.
Well,
Every
listen, I
single
promise.
time.
So this, I don't know if you guys have been following this, okay? There's this whole, I don't know how people are so dumb and operate in this world. So there's this conspiracy theory that by getting a COVID vaccine, that you become your injection point becomes magnetized.
Well, I think it's related to the conspiracy theory that there's a microchip in it. Yeah, you're getting chipped when you get
Which, for some reason, why would that make metal? I mean, there's a magnet in your tracking device, like.
Well, in some of the video, as we'll see, like in some of the videos, it's that people take a magnet and stick it to their arm, and they're saying, you know, there's a metal under there, and therefore. But then there's people that are even dumber than that, that just stick something that's not magnetic, like a key.
They put metal.
I guess thinking that the chip itself is the thing that's magnetic. I mean, none of it makes any sense.
So anyway, this whole thing is just so dumb because clearly, when your arm is sweaty, there's going to be a lot of tension, surface tension. I mean, you can pretty much stick anything to your sweaty arm.
Really?
Yes, there's a lot of surface tension. I mean,
never thought of that.
If you get like a slick little nickel,
like
it'll stick to your arm.
Slick little
okay,
nickel.
I guess, yeah.
From the grease and stuff.
Right.
And so anyway, here's this guy who went viral on TikTok. Mute. Thank you. He goes, look, it sticks to my arm. Proof that there's a tracking device.
Right, and this guy's putting a magnet. That is like a little magnet.
By the way,
on his arm.
It's like, use your head. What is wrong with you people? You see the injection. It's clear liquid. You're telling me there's a tracking device in the clear liquid that is enough metal to attract the magnet?
Yeah. And meanwhile, they're recording the proof of this on their smartphone and uploading it to TikTok. Like every step of that is, 1,000 times more invasive to your privacy. There's just no need to put a chip in you. Like we all carry around a tracking device at all hours of the day anyways. It's so
anyway,
dumb.
There's so many great videos, but none better than this one. The guy disproves his own theory on TikTok. Watch this. This is part 1, I think. He goes, explain this.
Right. You can see the, I don't know if you can see the comments, maybe not if you're not logged in, but the top comment is somebody suggesting the idea for the second video.
So here's the second video. Someone says, yo, do this again, but put baby powder. That removes the surface tension.
Okay, so to prove that this is not my sticky skin, I got baby powder that we're gonna put on my arm. So it's impossible for it to be sticky now, okay? And if this sticks, I'm gonna freak out.
Well, it doesn't.
Hang on.
So don't freak out.
Hang on, Hila. That's what he said. Hang on.
Hang on. Hang on.
Look at this.
I would like to issue a public apology
You gotta
for being
love.
an idiot.
Oh my god.
Okay? So
I gotta
to prove
respect the guy who's
that this is
immediately willing to reassess his
I
data.
agree.
Unlike some of these other people, I have a lot of great videos of. Here. Here's a woman at city council who's like, she's like, look at the proof of this conspiracy. She goes to her city council meeting and she's like, what is going on here? And what's especially even funny about this presentation is that she's using a key which is made of brass that isn't magnetic at all, and using it as proof that there's some magnetism going on.
Yes,
in her.
vaccines do harm people. By the way, so I just found out something when I was on lunch, and I wanted to show it to you. We were talking about Dr. Tenpenny's testimony about magnetic vaccine crystals. So this is what I found out. So I have a key and a bobby pin here. Explain to me why the key sticks to me.
Oh my god.
It sticks to my neck, too.
That's it? Good ends.
It doesn't
Yeah,
stick
so
to
if
her.
somebody can explain this,
Hold
that
on.
would be great.
Look
It
at her.
didn't stick.
Stick for like once.
Any questions?
Checkmate, atheists.
When did you
Yes,
last take a
vaccines
shower?
do harm.
Right. It's like, lady, have you tried Google? I mean, what the fuck? This is all Facebook's problem. This is all Facebook's fault. I guarantee you these people, this is all Facebook's
Here?
fault. But look, watch the faces of the people. This is her homie, I think.
Explain to me why the key sticks to me.
She's like, oh my God, bro. But then watch homie in the back here.
Too.
When the experiment failed, she's like, this lady is Looney Tunes.
Yeah, so if somebody can explain this, that would be great.
It's not sticking.
Watch him.
Any questions? Yes.
Can someone explain this? I mean, literally, plenty of people are trying to explain it to you, lady. Here's another woman claiming her arm is magnetized. But I like how she goes, it sticks to my shoulder and my neck, as if her whole body's been magnetized. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this COVID vaccine turned me into a X-Man. Here's another one.
This is the arm I got. The thighs are shot in. And there it is.
Got him.
Stick into my arm.
Got him.
That's where I got the shot.
God, this is so stupid.
And here's the magnet on the arm I didn't get the shot. You go figure it out. We're chipped. We're all fucked.
You know what? At least I got the vaccine. Kind of impressed by that.
I was wondering about that. I'm surprised how many people, unless they're just lying about getting the vaccine.
Oh.
But then...
That would be next level.
I mean, it's possible.
No, because these people really believe what they're saying. But they're all, I'm sorry, but they're all a bunch of freaking yeehaws. And don't play that music, Dan.
Oh, Zach is not
I was going to do it, even though I hate it. But...
Yeehaw! My arm is fully magnetized.
Happening. Zach is not here.
I went down to my clinic and got that COVID shot, and now I am Magneto. Woohoo! Y'all good? No music? Woo-wee!
I'm looking for it.
I no longer
just to
laugh,
appease
so-
you. See, Zach has everything memorized where this is. He's got thousands of sound bites, so
right.
it takes me a minute to figure out where he's got this stuff stored.
Okay.
I apologize. Shout out to
Well,
Zach.
I agree with you. At least they got the shot.
Right.
Yeah, that's kind of impressive, so shout out to them. Okay, you tell me, do you think this video is a joke, Hila? There was some debate. But there's something, before I show it to you, she turned off the comments, and I examined the rest of her TikTok account, and there's no evidence of any of this being a parody. She's a Christian wifey, which also I think is like, she's into like traditional gender roles and all this stuff.
Trad wife is like term.
What do you call it? Chad wife?
No, trad, like traditional.
Oh, a Chad wife.
Trad.
Yeah.
But because I've seen a lot of TikToks like this that are jokes, but maybe this is the one that's real.
I'm a non-trad wife.
You are definitely not a trad wife.
Trad as fuck.
As you'll see.
All right, so let's watch.
Here's how I start my husband's day off right. I start by writing down 3 reasons why I love him.
Oh, God.
Then I fill up his water bottle to make sure he's hydrated. Next, I start on his green protein
Get
smoothie to
alive.
make sure he has good nutrients for the day. Can't forget about the aloe vera juice for his gut health. The most important
And
part
then
to
he
have
shoots
good
me.
energy would be iced coffee with
He
some
comes home
almond milk and
drunk and beats the
agave.
shit out of me.
Once I'm finished with all of that, I start on the cleaning process because, of course, who likes to wake up to a dirty kitchen?
Not me.
Before I wake him, I put on some Christian music, and then I gently wake him up with a little hand squeeze.
Gently.
Here's how I start my husband's day off right.
Yo,
I start by
this
writing
shit
down
is
3
crazy.
reasons why I love him.
I
Then
think
I
it's serious, unfortunately.
Lock
It's
her
so
up.
psychotic, though. Imagine. Okay, like,
Something wrong is gonna happen in that house.
yo, who wants to wake
Fill
up?
up
Like,
his
let's
water bottle to make
analyze
sure he's
this.
hydrated.
Water,
Next,
cool.
I start on his green protein
Smoothie,
smoothie
cool.
to make sure he has good nutrients for the day. Can't
This
forget
is where she
about
goes.
the aloe vera juice
Cool.
for his
Breakfast.
gut
I mean,
health.
breakfast.
The most important part to have
Coffee,
good energy would
I'm
be
on
iced
board. I
coffee
mean,
with
you
some
know.
almond milk and agave. Once I'm finished with all
This
of
is
that,
where shit
I
goes
start on
sideways.
the cleaning process because, of course, who likes to wake up to a dirty
Not
kitchen?
me. Get cleaning, woman.
Before I wake him, I put on some Christian
Wait, I
music,
missed the best
and then
part.
I gently wake him
This
up
shit
with
is
a little
psychotic. This is so psychotic. Gently squeeze his hand. Notice how he squeezed mine back. Dude, your husband is a literal a child. Squeeze my hand gently, mommy.
And
Don't you think a
squeeze
real man?
back.
Don't you think a real man should set his alarm clock and not wait for his wife to gently squeeze his hand in the morning? What is he, convalescent? He's in like a convalescent home?
And he needs a whiteboard of
That's my
reason.
favorite part. Wait, let me find
Here's
that.
how I start my husband's day off.
This
right.
part
I
is
start by
psychotic.
writing down 3 reasons why
I
I
love you
him.
because.
Here, wait. I want to read this. You show love, Mary, and compassion to everyone, everywhere.
You meet?
He's like, yeah, listen, honey, I don't really give a you got to stop doing that. You put others' happiness before your own. Hey, honey, you squeezed my hand a little too hard yesterday morning. Can you just a little lighter, please, on the hand squeeze? It was a little rude, awakening.
She probably Googles this, like, things I love about my husband.
Here's one. You are unapologetically you. Goofy as can be. Okay, goofy, I mean, not such a compliment.
So if they have a day
Goofy
where
ass.
they kind of fight or something, then the reasons kind of change, like...
You're strong. He beats her up. You're strong. I don't know. These people are not right.
Then I fill up his water bottle to make sure he's hydrated. Next, I start on his green.
I like some of these, though, Hila.
Make it.
I'm just saying. If you want to make me like coffee and smoothie and shit in the morning, that'd be dope. Gently squeeze. I'm going to make you up. Next time I wake up before, I'm going to gently squeeze your hand. Seems like a creepy way to wake up.
Gently squeeze his neck.
Mm-hmm.
A little more.
Mm-hmm.
A little more.
Mm-hmm.
He wasn't waking up.
Dude, there's so many great videos this week. Here's another one.
It's true love when you're walking home from your one-night stand and he gave you pepper spray to protect yourself. Tate, oh my God, my
She pepper
It's true
spray.
love when you're walking home from your one-night stand and he gave you pepper spray to
People
protect
don't
yourself.
understand. Pepper spray is not a...
Tate, oh my God,
Pretty
It's
awesome.
true love when you're walking home from
I do love,
your
though, the
one-night
anecdote
stand
of-
and he gave you pepper.
Instead of walking her to safety, giving her pepper spray and wishing her luck. That's pretty. That is pretty alpha. I wonder what that Christian husband would have done. Eddie Bravo, dude, this, I don't know if you guys are going to find it as funny as me, but I could not stop laughing at this. This guy, Eddie Bravo.
Who's that?
What's the story with this guy, Dan? Because I'm not really familiar.
He's a frequent guest on Joe Rogan's show. He's really into conspiracy theories and stuff. I think he was originally a UFC fighter.
Yeah,
Right?
martial arts instructor.
Right.
Currently, but yeah, I believe he was in MMA or something along those lines.
And we should just note, as you can probably tell from the studio that they're in, this is an older clip, but I don't know. It's still funny as fuck.
So watch how he just, dude. Oh, God, bro. Like,
Do you know that 800,000 to 1,000 to 1 million kids get kidnapped a year? Do you know that?
Is that real?
I don't know. Look it up. I don't know.
Where'd you read that?
I don't know. I mean, somewhere online. I don't know if it's true. Do you know that?
I've never seen someone
Wait,
crumble
like,
so
why,
fast.
Why'd you say it then?
But he says it so confidently.
Yeah.
He's like he's like upset about it too. He's like, did you know that? Did you know that?
It's just so amazing.
Oh my God.
It's the best.
Wait, and he's not a comedian?
No. No, he's 100% serious right now.
800,000
Him and Joe
That's a
Rogan
good
fight
idea for a
before.
joke, though.
Mm-hmm. That's like a comedian moment.
Do like... Did you know that most men sleep with like 10,000 women in their life?
Really?
I don't know. Look it up. I don't know. It's just not as funny as him.
Yeah.
Kids get kidnapped a year. Do you know that?
Is that real?
I don't know. Look it up. I don't know.
Where'd you read that?
I've never...
I don't know. I mean, somewhere online. I don't know if it's true. Do you know that 800,000
Him
to
and
1
Joe
million
Rogan got in a
kids
fight
get
once
kidnapped
about
a
his
year?
conspiracy
Do you know
theories.
that?
It was pretty funny.
Is that real?
I don't know. Look it up. I don't know.
I don't know. Look it up. Why'd you say it then? This guy's tripping on TikTok. Super deep, like, deep Christian guy. His whole TikTok's about giving praise to the Almighty, but He takes it way too far, this kid. Watch this.
If you don't tell people about Jesus, either you don't believe in him or you hate everyone around you. See, to believe in hell and not warn somebody about it makes me question if you know about it. If you know the person who talks about it. How much do you have to hate the people around you to say nothing about hell? God. You have the key to heaven, you have the path, you have the map, and you're willing to stay quiet. So either you don't believe in Jesus, or you just hate everyone else around you.
Bro,
Or maybe this whole concept doesn't make sense. Just maybe.
Or just maybe both.
I would gladly spend eternity in hell than share the same space as this guy for eternity. You know what I mean? It's like,
Every single one of his
about
videos, he's crying. Like his eyes are like bloodshot from crying.
I will gladly spend my life in hellfire than listen to this fucking guy.
How does he go on with his life? He's just like terrified the whole time. He's got to tell everyone. Like, that's crazy.
This guy's ready to start a cult. This guy's like one breakup away from like starting a cult where he like impregnates a bunch of underage girls and shit.
Can I just make
a comment?
A quick comment about Eddie Bravo. I guess he is a comedian, but he was being 100% serious in that moment.
Oh,
just for the record,
okay.
he does do stand-up, but he's known for being a conspiracy theorist
and a martial artist first. Like,
yeah,
I think everybody who hangs out with Joe Rogan decides like, I'll go do stand-up.
Yeah, as a comedian. I mean, I think it would be funny to be a comedian.
Well,
can
he
you
was
take
funny.
That title, like, I'm a comedian. I don't know. Am I a comedian?
You're clown.
You're a funny guy.
You're an Israeli clown. Who called you that?
Yeah. Am I a comedian, you guys?
Yes.
Oh, you think so?
Of course.
It's
What is
hard to
Dan
tell
doing?
because you don't do like stand up, for
Well-
example.
Well, Dan's a professional hater. I don't know if he has qualified. Not just playing.
Well, what does Dan think?
No, yeah, you're a comedian.
Oh my god.
You don't have to do You're not a stand-up comedian.
Oh my god, you guys think I'm a
You're
comedian?
a sit-down comedian.
Yeah, sit down.
Sit down,
Yeah.
comedian.
Oh my goodness.
You're doing your sit down routine.
I mean, you do comedy for a living. I would say that qualifies you.
Thank you so much. It's so meaningful to me. Well, because I don't want to be like Eddie Bravo and be like, I'm a comedian, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
It's
just...
weird when you're like on YouTube, you feel like you can't claim any title.
Mm-hmm.
You're a Sigma comedian. You make your own lane.
Here's another one from this guy. Which god are you serving, Hila?
Get this, gods aren't golden statues. Sometimes gods could be, phones.
Yeah, this guy's scared. My phone is not my
I just
god.
pierced through this phone. This god of yours. But get this, you pierced through my god too. My God, you pierced through him and he still loves you. The only God that can ever give you satisfaction, you pierced him. Maybe it's time you toss away things that aren't giving you satisfaction, like fake, phony...
Rich from a guy who's got like 100 bracelets on. Dude obviously cares about material possessions with so many bracelets.
What is it about wearing lots of bracelets? It's just
It's the telltale
it's a
sign.
universal signifier.
Any dude you meet that has bracelets like that, a bunch of them on their wrist, there's a screw loose.
And if I smash my phone, how do I watch his TikTok?
Right.
Yeah.
Right, good point. Why is he on TikTok? That's a mega good point.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you on TikTok?
Phones and these gods, these idols that give you no worth, and start worshiping the one God who does. The true God who is pierced for you.
This guy's
Get
so
this,
hateful,
gods
though.
aren't
If you really unpack what he's saying, there's one God, true God. Everyone else is going to hell and dying.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, bracelet boy.
Take
a fucking break, bracelet boy. Go take a walk.
In all these videos, it has like Friday the 13th music playing. in the
Yeah,
background
right,
For some
'cause-
reason, it's just why.
All of his videos are like, it's pretty amazing. Yeah.
You want proof of God? Okay.
No. Okay, fine.
Look around you. Look at the ocean. Look at the fish in the ocean.
Checkmate.
Look at the trees. Look at the birds in the trees. Look at the stars. Look at a baby being born. Look at a sunset. Look in the mirror. We can't put God in a test tube. But we can look around us. You know deep down inside this is not an accident. There's no way. The proof of God is all around you. You just don't really want to believe that he's real. Because if he is, if God's real, that means it's not looking too good for you.
Okay.
But God loves you so much, he gave you a way out from his wrath. So he sent his only son, Jesus, to die.
This is like the Wally TikTok is way too long.
Jesus
Why is it all
replaced
about,
you
like,
so you could
fear?
be with God. You want proof of God? Okay. Look around you. Look at the ocean.
This is the old look around.
Mm-hmm.
Look around proof.
Look up.
You
From
want
your
proof
phone.
of God?
Look around.
Look around you. Look at this burger I'm eating. Meat, tomato, lettuce. How could this have happened? Look at pugs. Freakish animals. Made by humans, by the way.
Look at the fish in the ocean.
You want to watch more of his?
I have a phone here that's been pierced straight through. Check out my last video. But get this. There's another man who was pierced for you. A man named Jesus Christ.
Oh, wow.
See, you have sinned. You have fallen short from the glory of God. Get it this way. Imagine if I key my neighbor's car, right? I run a track right through the paint. It's not that big of a deal.
Yeah, it's pretty
Now
specific
I go to a junkyard.
example.
Same thing. Maybe someone will catch me. But what if I go to a Chevy dealership? Now I'm in federal trouble. Now if I go to a Ferrari dealership, I'm in even more trouble.
What is
See where
this
I'm
one?
going?
This one's...
You have scratched the car of a holy God. You have fallen short of Jesus. You're not a good person. But God was pierced for you so you wouldn't be. And now you get to spend eternity with him in heaven. Crazy. I have a phone here that's been...
That was the best one by far. Oh my God.
Christians scare me. I'll tell you why. Because they
What the fuck?
The Christians that go like, Jesus died for your sins, they're basically, it's like, I can do anything. I can do any heinous crime imaginable as long as I accept Jesus. We got to put we need some kind of barrier to be like, not you. You know what I mean? Like, Jesus got to lower his standards. I don't buy this shit. Look at what goes on in the church. The worst of the worst that goes on in the church. I didn't need to say it. You know what goes on there. We need a barrier where Jesus is like, not you. You, not you. I don't like this. You can do anything you want because Jesus died for you. Not you. Because Jesus died for you. I know what you did. Not you. He's stupid.
And he's not trolling, guy, right?
Oh,
Like,
no.
People are.
No, this guy's the real deal.
Yeah. But there are some Christians in the chat saying it's hard to watch as a Christian.
Yeah, I know.
Of course. I mean,
this guy's just on the loony.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Watch this one, bro. Again, elected official. I'll let it speak for itself.
Forest Service and the BL.
Give me a little more volume, Dan. Oh wait, it's not turned up.
No, it's gonna be too
I
loud.
understand.
So this is Congressman Louis Gohmert. Listen to his solution to global warming.
From what's been testified to, the Forest Service and the BLM, you want very much to work on the issue of climate change. I was informed by the immediate past director of NASA that they have found that the moon's orbit is changing slightly, and so is the Earth's orbit around the sun. We know there's been significant solar flare activity. And so is there anything that the National Forest Service or BLM can do to change the course of the moon's orbit or the Earth's orbit around the sun? Obviously, that would have profound effects on our climate.
What?
I would have to follow up with you on that one, Mr. Gomert.
Yeah. Well, if you figure out a way that you in the Forest Service can make that change, I'd like to know. Also, just to...
Can we, this guy should not be, this is not, okay. That someone this dumb is holding office. The dude asked someone from the Forest Management Service, not even like NASA. She literally is in forest management. If we could just change the orbit of the Earth around the sun, we... This guy is a congressman. Also, let me guess, Republican, right?
Yes.
Oh, you guys see what's going on? I'm not crazy. The dumbest people are Republicans every time. That is a empirical fact. I don't mean to be partisan here, but I'm just calling it like I see it. This is an empirical fact. I feel like only a Republican congressperson could ask a forest official if we could just change the orbit of the Earth.
Can you guess which state?
Oh, let me guess 3. Florida, Texas.
Yes.
Yeah. My other next one was gonna be Arizona.
I would have done like Alabama before Arizona, to be fair.
No, Arizona's the looniest one. Those guys have been recounting for like 10 years already.
Wow, that's fair.
Yeah. Come on now. Me down here in Texas have benefited greatly from the public education system. Boy, I'm a good old Texas boy. I don't get no vaccines, yeehaw, and no state taxes. Come on down now to Texas. No liberals, though, now you hear? Not that. Come on down to Texas. We got no taxes and no queers. We kicked them all out of the state. No good?
It's different without.
I can't find the yeehaw music, so I'm just playing whatever.
Now, what I learned in school was that you could change the orbit of the Earth to fix climate change. Come on now. Listen, he felt like he was really doing something too. Reminds me of when Trump was like, "Has anyone thought about injecting bleach?" This is a good idea that nobody's thought about yet. Now, the scientists take this and do something with it. This guy's like, has anybody thought about changing the orbit of Earth? Now, take that scientist and make it happen. Yeehaw! Down here in Texas, we learn science and math. Did you know that the Earth is only 6,000 years old? That's what it says in the Bible. Woohoo! 6,000 years. Did you know that Bill Gates hides dinosaur bones in the Earth to try to trick us to think the Earth is older than it is? Woo-wee!
Found it.
What?
Found it.
You found what?
The music.
Oh, thank you. Ooh-wee! Did you know that dinosaur remains were made in a factory by Bill Gates to convince us that the Earth is older than 6,000 years old? What's wrong with global warming? Just move the Earth a little further from the sun. Woo-wee! Not so. Come on now. I put one vaccine in my arm, and now I am Magneto. Not so loud, Dad. We got people. I get what you're trying to do, but people are just gonna. Hey! Come on, you guys. People are trying to listen.
No, we need Zach.
I took one shot of that Pfizer, and now I can control metal with my mind. Someone explain this. Woo! I just won the biggest sue-wee competition with my mind. I picked up a pig with the iron in its blood, and I moved it in the air after I got the Pfizer. Explain that.
As a Texan, why do you hurt me, Ethan?
Oh, stop. You know your state is fucked up. We love Texans. You know what I'm saying? There's just a little extra yeehaw in Texas. You know what I'm talking about.
Austin, Texas is cool, right?
That's what I hear. I just got the Pfizer, so I'm going to move the iron at the center of the Earth to move it away further from the sun. Yeah.
Whoa.
Whoa. The year is 2021. Everybody has now magnetic superpowers after getting the Pfizer vaccine. They can move metal with their mind, and worlds at chaos. There are battling factions now, moving giant pieces of metal to build fortresses, weapons, skyscrapers. Here's the proof. Oh. Oh, the COVID vaccine has changed the world as we know it.
Just playing like
wars are
songs
battling
at the
with
same time.
Wars are shooting. Armies are shooting bullets at each other with their minds. The world is no longer the same as it was. No, no, no. The year is 2024. Everybody has supercharged magnetic energies. Men. Texas has seceded from the nation using super magnetic powers. They float in the center of the Gulf of Mexico, covered by a giant metal barrier. QAnon was real the whole time. A group of Q shamans hold up a metal barrier around the state of Texas to shield it from the outside world, which has crumbled into chaos. Splash cut to inside Texas. The president of Texas speaks. Yeehaw! Oh my God. We didn't get them damn COVID shots now, boy. Oh my God. The world has totally changed. People now want as much COVID shots as possible because it increases their magnetic superpowers. The president of Texas has gotten 10,000 shots of Pfizer, and he can control all metal in the world with his mind only. The president of Texas launches spaceships into space using only his mind. All right, you can cut it. All right, cut it, please. Save me from this hell.
QAnon was real this whole time. Really got me.
Oh, you know what it is? Wait, hold on. Give me the sci-fi music again.
This?
The president of Texas and all the followers who got Pfizer now have magnetic powers. Those who got Moderna have broken away in the state of Florida, and they can control lightning with their eyes. It has mutated their DNA, and they've become superhumans. Everybody's hoarding COVID vaccines. In New York, it's the Johnson & Johnson. It gives them the power to manipulate air itself. The warring factions is called the War of the COVID Shots. QAnon was right. Trump is reassumed his position as president. The election was totally fraud, and Trump was right the whole time. There are those superhumans that have got J&J, Moderna, and Pfizer, and control all the elements. They are known as the Super Squad.
Oh, God.
I am part of the Super Squad. I control all the elements. I'm on a secret mission to assassinate... No, let's not talk about assassination.
Let's not go
right.
there.
It's true, though, man. Don't be surprised if you start seeing magnetic superheroes. If we could just change the orbit of the Earth, we could fix global warming. My name's Louis Gomer, and I figured out how to fix global warming. Just change the orbit of the Earth. I'm running for congressman for the great state of Texas. I could change the orbit of the Earth. You just tell the scientists, and we move the Earth further from the sun.
Shout out to his family.
All right.
I have solved global warming. I have figured out how to stop the polar ice from melting. I am bringing out a bunch of refrigerators and going to open them to the Earth and cool the South Pole. My name is Louis Gomer. And I am fixing the polar caps.
Effects on our climate.
I would have to follow up with you on that one, Mr. Gomer.
The moon's orbit or the Earth's orbit around the sun, obviously that would have profound effects.
That would have profound effects if we could move the Earth further from the sun. My name is Louis Gomer, and I am an elected congressman from the great state of Texas.
I'm not a Democrat.
If we could just scoop out iron from the center of the Earth...
Someone is asking, what accent is this now?
If we could just scoop out iron from the center of the Earth, we could build the biggest... We could have all the iron we want. I am. This guy's such a fucking idiot. How do we tolerate this more? Only idiots could elect such an idiot. You know what I mean? Anyone with a fucking working brain would be like, this guy is so dumb. You could understand how fucked we are. Moving on. Global warming is not an issue.
Someone in the chat said it's straight up Patrick telling everyone to move Bikini Bottom.
It's so stupid. Right. Yeah, this shit's pretty funny. Shout out to her family. More TikToks off the rails. I don't know what she's trying to do, but she gets stuck.
Oh, really?
And I feel so anxious watching her, like, oh,
the
just...
circulation to my feet.
I feel so anxious. Just move your leg out, please. She's got a solution, though. She's gonna slowly lower
I don't think
herself.
she's stuck.
No, she is. She said it's the circulation of my feet.
Yep.
Oh, is she not
Trial
stuck?
and
Well, now
error.
she is stuck. Look at her
All about
legs.
trial and error.
Love her, though. Great attitude.
I'm over it.
If we could just... I have a solution. If we could just travel back in time and bring technology back with us, we could just invent solar energy before we farmed the gasoline. Yo, this meme is so prolific on TikTok lately. Have you guys seen that You're Not That Guy, pal?
No.
I don't think so.
So it's like, well, here, I'll play it for you.
You're not that guy, pal. Trust me. You're not that guy.
Okay?
You? Absolutely. You're not
Wait,
that guy.
can we find the original?
This isn't the original.
This guy was trying to, I guess they're having a confrontation at the self-checkout at Ralph's where it all goes down. And he's like, are you going to try something? You're not that guy, pal. Trust me. And he says, are you? He says, absolutely. So now all this time, it's just become a really great meme where it's like, anytime someone tries to bounce in beer pong, you know?
Guy, pal. Trust me. You're not that guy.
Okay. Or the
Okay.
one I saw recently is like, when you try to pick my mane and smash against me.
Absolutely. You're not that guy, pal. Trust me. You're not that guy.
Okay.
He reminds me of Brian Regan. You know that stand-up comedian? It's
Yeah.
like so Brian Regan.
The original's in the Discord.
Here it is. I love this. Love it.
How's that? How's that? How's that? Fuck
Got
you where
such
you
a great
breathe.
voice, too.
Okay?
Why you coming
Don't tell me what the fuck to do. How's that, pal?
I didn't tell you what to
You
do.
did. You said don't talk to people who you don't know. I'll talk to whoever the fuck I want to know.
Never mind.
How's that, pal?
Never mind. I did tell him not to talk.
That's right. So use your fucking head if you know how.
Understood.
Okay, you little pimply little shit.
You guys got such a great voice.
That sounds good to me.
So then leave.
I'm checking out, sir.
This guy's an anti-vaxxer for sure, by the way. I just put that out there.
Ring out if you could take
Okay?
6
You're not that guy, pal. Trust me. You're not that guy.
Okay.
That guy.
Okay?
You?
Absolutely.
You're gonna get arrested for this?
Arrested for doing what? Just like a pimple on the left. Somebody says something and you don't like it.
sir.
And you don't like it, right? Is that what it is?
If
You
don't
little
stop
pimp.
yelling,
Can you hold the
get
camera
out of
while
the
I check
store.
I'll leave the store,
I'm listening
okay?
to the young
Fuck
lady.
you where you breathe, pal. Right where you breathe. Go vote for fucking Biden and suck right here.
Oh, yeah,
How
made
you
a
guys so
Biden.
hot?
I knew it. You're not that guy. It's just turned into such a great meme. When here's another one. When Dan tries to do the sound bites. And Zach, this is Zach's take on Dan trying to do the sound
You're
bites.
not that guy, pal. Trust me. You're not that guy. Okay?
Funny enough,
Absolutely.
some of the chat saying
You're not
this guy
that-
looks like Zach in 30. I don't believe that.
You guys have any other captions for this you want to throw out there?
Guy, pal. Trust me.
You're not that guy.
Okay.
Okay? You? Absolutely.
I love that. Yeah, no. I guess we could have grabbed some more. Oh, let's do jail talk. Let's move it along. Jail talk is really important to me. Okay. So this was the one. I saw this on my feed, and it just was so endlessly fascinating to me. And by the way, it has 3 million likes, so the views must be insane on it. I mean, here, let me see. 10 million views. How? This is okay, so watch this. When you ain't supposed to have your phone but you not known for following the law.
We on TikTok. We on TikTok. Yeah.
This is kind of like, I have to say, it's kind of heartwarming. Because this guy kind of like gives me like white supremacy vibe. I don't know, but he's just like a gnarly. But this is like beautiful race relationship right here in jail. Because like usually you say you're separated by gangs and stuff, and I just find this really touching that they're having this beautiful moment here like this through the glass. Look how happy they are.
We on TikTok. We on TikTok. Yeah.
I love these two guys. This is like such a special moment they're sharing. Is anyone else feeling that? Come on, back me up, guys. This
find
is
it
beautiful.
really interesting.
This is what Martin Luther King was talking about.
I'm not sure.
Maybe
That's
not
the
that.
case.
Everyone loves TikTok.
Come on, nobody's backing me up here. This is beautiful.
I'm not sure I feel what you're feeling. But
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't really seem that beautiful to me now.
Look how happy he is. They're both so happy.
We on TikTok. We on TikTok. Yeah.
10 million views, dude. I love TikTok. Simply for this video alone. Like, where in the world could that video get 10 million views? Nowhere. No, nowhere else. And it deserves it, don't get me wrong. A message from my boyfriend from jail. Yo, this shit is fire.
A message from my boyfriend in jail about me dressing up.
Bitch, I don't wanna leave you, baby, but I gotta go right now. I came to show you love, bitch, you acting like a hoe right now. I asked you to share the bills, you say block is slow right now.
A message from my
God.
He does his own backup where he goes, right now, right now.
boyfriend in jail about me dressing up.
Bitch, I don't wanna leave you, baby, but I gotta go right now.
Right now.
I came to show you love, bitch, you acting like a hoe right now. I asked you to share the bills, you say block is slow right now.
A
This is the
message
best.
from my boyfriend.
That shit's romantic. I don't care what you say.
Are you sure it's not someone else saying the right now?
Who? He's on a phone call by
Friend in
himself.
jail about me dressing up.
Who else would be saying it?
Bitch,
It's
I don't
definitely
wanna
him.
leave you, baby, but I gotta go right now. I
There's
came
nobody
to
else
show
there, right? It has to be him. Right now.
When he says go right now, he turns to perfectly.
Yeah, that guy's a superstar, man. It's a shame to have that kind of talent locked up. You coming to prison dressed like a hoe right now. Love it, dude. It's so romantic, man. It's, heartwarming. Prisoner tries to escape through the toilet. Prison talk. We out here.
This is for everyone who keeps telling me to escape through my toilet. Let's try this. Instructions unclear. Please duet this and explain further.
Dude,
This
I
is for
gotta
everyone-
love these guys. I mean, dude, if I'm in prison, I need TikTok. Nothing getting me through that day, man. These guys can make a little revenue in there, you know? Get a little of that creator fun going.
Well, people are saying it's not him singing.
What? What? Was that something else? Somebody dubbed over?
Yeah,
I'm looking into it right now. I'm
it's
checking on my
like-
phone.
It's like an audio from something else.
Oh no! This feels like when I thought that fart was real. When the guy was doing the best. This is from the same guy, by the way. This is pretty funny. Huge. Watch this shit.
Alright, this for everybody that keeps asking me how do I charge my phone. You take 2 AA batteries. You take a rubber band. You take 2 twisty ties. You take a pair of nail clippers. You take a piece of a nail clipper. You strip the end of the twisty tie. And then what you do is you push all that to the side a little bit. You take your cord. You walk over to the wall and you fucking plug it in. Alright, this for everybody that keeps asking me how do I take 2.
This guy's awesome, right? Prison TikTok rules, man.
That one was really solid.
Okay, you want to see what kind of food they're making in prison?
Yeah.
So there's this thing called prison wine, which is just, bruh, I can't, dude. I'm assuming they don't have alcohol in prison, which makes sense. I mean, right, obviously. So these guys have figured out ways to make their own ferment. Thank you, Dan. Bro, look at that. Bro, look at that.
Prison wine?
Look at it.
Oh my god. What is it
That's the worst
from?
thing I've ever seen. And it's like chunky. Does that really get them drunk? Like these guys know how to ferment. Like, but why the chunks?
It's like
dude?
kombucha?
Because you don't have the right tools to do the filtering and everything.
If they can sneak a phone in, they can sneak the filtering tools in, damn it. I don't know why prisons are run like POW camps. I find it disgusting how we treat prisoners.
Like what?
They're run like prisoner of war camps. Like, what the hell? It's like, come on, these are citizens, bruh. Let's give them a little humanity. How are they going to come out of prison like well-adjusted when they've lived like animals in prison? Like, just the conditions couldn't be worse. It's just crazy. Can't even put a toilet seat on their toilet? Like, come on now. Right. Here's another prison wine one. What'd you say? What'd you find, AB?
On the app, it is her original sound, but it could still be stolen. Some of the comments do say it is stolen, but I can't tell for sure. She has a lot of jail TikToks, and some of them are voiced over, like by like songs.
Right now. I choose to believe it's real.
We'll have to do a deep dive another time.
It's not.
I gotta go right now. Okay, look at this prison wine, dude. Tell me batters up. Yo, just get these guys some beer, man. This is just... Look at this.
Ugh.
It looks like sewage. You know what I mean?
Creative, no?
Let's get them some beers. I'm fine with that. Here they're cooking French fries. We can't get these guys real French fries? Like, I mean, come on. Don't we spend like a shitload of money on prisons? Can't get them some French fries? Instant mashed potatoes, eggs, flour, cooking oil. Doesn't sound that bad, actually.
Someone is saying that it's true that you can see from other countries that it works giving prisoners more humane.
Yeah, obviously. If you put them in prison, and then just treat them like fucking total animals without any rights, then they're gonna come out not any better than they went in. That's for sure. Some people come out worse, you know. There's that famous line in Shawshank Redemption. He says, "I went into prison innocent, and I had to go to prison to become a criminal." Fish patties? Y'all ready for this? I'm fascinated by their cooking. Maybe hit me with the volume, Dan.
Like grandma old salmon pad used to make back in the day. Yeah, I chop up onion and green pepper and throw that thing off in there. Put a little cheese on that bread, you know what I'm saying? Dress it up. And oh Lord, you see the can, I got the grease, I got that patty cooking. You know, like grandma old salmon pad used to make back in the day. Yeah, I chop up onion and green pepper and throw that thing off in there. Put a little cheese on that bread, you know what I'm saying? Dress it up. And oh Lord, you see the can, I got
damn. Dude, the American prison system sucks. Anyway, that's about it, eh? What is this from Cam? Jail it?
He sent us some more.
Oh, yeah, he, when you mentioned jail talk at the beginning, he's like, I love jail talk. I know.
Oh, he's got some good ones?
Yeah.
Nice. Turn that up.
Plug that into this, just like this.
I can't hear anything.
It has this little end right, and then beam straight to the. A lot of people been asking how we charge our phones lately, so I'm going to show you. Got this little tablet charger, beam. Plug that into this, just like this. It has this little end right here, and then beam straight to the. A lot of people been asking how we charge our phones lately.
Look at their conditions. It's just fucked up, bro. These people are not animals. They're not freaking. I don't know, bro. I don't know. It's just not cool. I really not. Yeah, this is what a Swedish cell looks like from Love. And I've seen a bunch of
Yeah, I've seen a
documentaries,
documentary
and
about
I've seen
that.
how people are treated in prison. Like, this is what it should look like. This is not luxurious.
Right.
It's humane.
Yeah.
Like, you shouldn't have to shit in like a weird ass fucking. This is not luxurious living by any means. That's what a prison should look like.
A display room in IKEA, which I guess makes sense. In Swedish.
Yeah. This doesn't look nice. I don't want to be there. It's just humane. I wish I did it right now. Here, we have more jail TikToks from Cam now. I'm curious.
I think we actually got to wrap it up.
Oh, we do?
Well, you guys have to.
We have to get home for our nanny.
Yeah.
Here, let's see what's that. Oh, mute. When you catch someone, they're making like TikTok sketches. This rules. When you catch someone stealing from you in prison, and he's snatching. Somebody caught him. Yo, what's up? Boom. Love that. They're having fun. Why shouldn't they be able to have fun in there? You know what I mean? Like, it's just come on.
Somebody in the chat, James Charles is watching this, taking notes.
I don't get it.
Because he's going to jail and he's on TikTok all the time?
Sister shanked.
Yeah, James Charles should be able to. Dude, there's no reason James Charles shouldn't be able to make TikToks from jail. I would love to see that. Jumpsuit and everything.
See what kind of homemade palettes he can make.
So, how to charge your phone is apparently like a prison meme. I don't know.
Wow,
Oh,
sister
shit.
shop.
This guy. That's amazing that the guards are like, this guy's pulling more electricity than I do at my house. You know.
But what about Wi-Fi? Does it just Wi-Fi?
Well, you got 4G if there's like a card in it.
Hmm.
You know.
No. And a lot of these guys bribe the guards too, so.
Yeah, that's
how
I get
them
them
out
in.
with that.
This guy, they're making TikTok memes. Bruh. This guy's like king of the prison, probably. He's out there in the yard and everything.
Sister snatched.
The fuck? Oh, this one has quite a bit of views. 400,000. Love that for him. Last one? Just for me? This is what James Charles... This is kind of how I imagine James Charles jail TikTok with like the yellow jumpsuit.
It's orange.
Orange, sorry. I know it's orange. I just... Oh, wow. This is like a whole thing. Man. Don't ever send me to jail, please. I didn't do it. Whatever it was, I didn't do it. Anyway, that's about it. We're actually out of time, even though I have other shit to talk about. Was this a fun episode?
Yeah.
It was?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's good.
Have fun.
A lot of people have been saying they loved this episode.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Thank you, guys. That's great. I think the whole crew dynamic, the stories were fun. Hope you guys enjoyed our video today we dropped. I have another video coming out next week that we already shot that I'm filming about the Dream, how like, you know, this Minecrafter Dream, people allegedly found his identity. We don't really know if it's him or not, whatever. That's not the point. The point is about how crazy all these Minecraft kids are. And I think we made a pretty funny video about it. So this is like a video. Do you see what I'm saying? We're expanding the H3 universe. Podcasts plus content. Woo! Isn't that exciting? So like you guys are going to get a more traditional H3 Productions video next week on the podcast channel.
Interesting.
That's kind of my goal moving forward is like, now that Frenemies is gone, is that, you know, I'm just trying to think like, okay, we need more, like how, I want to spice it up. I want more kind of content. So podcasts and content.
Let's go.
Come on.
It's socks.
Dan, why are you leaving me hanging? You're usually
Maybe
back
it
home.
feels so quiet this time. I think it must be because Zach's gone.
Yeah,
And
it's
Dan's
done,
not.
right?
Dan's usually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm so tired. I'm kind of fading fast here.
Why
I'm
you
gonna be
so
honest.
tired?
Because it's been a long week. Let's be real. And we started really early today because we shot another video, which you haven't even hinted at this morning before we started. So we've been working
so
all day
hard.
today. Yeah.
For you guys, we shot an amazing sketch today we're gonna use next week. I'm just saying we are working so hard for you guys. Yeah, you guys did great work. Love you guys. You guys did really good work this week.
You as well.
Thank you,
bless.
sir.
It was
thank
fun.
You, thank you. Shiver, you're so beautiful.
Stinky.
Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Thanks for, it's been a wild week, right? Thanks for tuning in. I really am feeling optimistic, though, about the future of the channel. I'm feeling motivated. I've got, like, a good vision. I got a great team. The team makes all the difference. I couldn't do it without you guys, honestly. Make it all possible.
Thank you.
That's right.
So, I'm feeling optimistic. Anyway, have a great weekend. I don't know, because usually we do Friend-Me's on Monday/Tuesday. So, I don't know if we're going to have anything on Monday or Tuesday, but we're going to try.
I think we will.
Oh, really?
Maybe the dream video.
Yeah.
will go up
Oh,
then.
that would be awesome. So we might have to actually have this dream video for members on Monday and then for public on Tuesday.
Yep.
You're so beautiful. Yeah, I'm really curious how you guys like it. Really interesting. Thank you guys. Thank you for all the support and the love and for being here and for supporting us. I'm excited. I'm
Thank you.
energized.
Thank you.
Let's go with peace and love. Peace and love.
Peace and love.
There's a serious message from Ethan on Friday afternoon. Peace and love. Peace and love. Can I eat your leftovers, Hila?
I didn't finish eating.
Well, give it here then. Oh, you're gonna keep eating?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, what are you waiting for?
To finish the show.
We're done. Go ahead and eat.
All right. Take us out. Thanks, everybody.